I'm sorry to cut you off.
It's too late because I'm already live, baby. It's too late.
Oh, shit, there. See, you got to send the link to P. She can't get in.
She can't get in?
Nah.
All right, tell her I sent it to her. I sent it to her. Hold on. Hold on. Tell her I sent it to her. Wait a minute.
I was trying to call you. My bad.
1 second. Y'all see, because I know these other folks gonna come on here trying to come at me, but I still got my Cowboys hat on. Y'all can't really tell because I got it propped up. But I still got my Cowboys hat on. I still got it on. I don't know why I think I'm running or hiding or doing no shit like that. I got my hat on still. It's still Cowboy Nation. Still. Shoot. All right, per usual, I got to do a mic check. Let me know. Oh, they say the audio ain't right.
Yeah, you fucking.
What's it again? I know what it is. And then how y'all know I got ADD. Because I literally keep forgetting to go get a new cord. Literally. I'll be right back. By the time I get back, the rest of them should be on here. I'll be right back, people. Jabari.
Yep. You about to let her in? All right, go let her in.
You're live.
All right, for sure.
This is your moment to talk about your company and all that good stuff again. Remind people who you are. Because it's going to make very good sense while you're back on the show. Be right back.
All right, I think he's about to do it right now. He should, yeah. Please and share. Do we got your contact? Okay. I sent it to him regardless. What you said?
Is this any better?
Huh?
Can y'all hear me better?
Yeah, I can hear you better.
What about y'all out there in Raise Take Land? Am I still staticky? If I'm not staticky, y'all gonna realize how lazy I am because I told y'all it really was the cord. And I just be forgetting. See, LB, shout out to LB because LB gonna keep me right. My brother Rodney Dinkins gonna keep me right too. He gonna keep me right too. Hey, Raise Take Land. I'm waiting for the other counterparts because actually I'm on time. You know what? I'm on time. Well, I mean, I'm still a little late, but I told them 7:30. But you know, I'm here. We still waiting on the rest of these people. We got a lot of shit to talk about today. When I say a lot of shit to talk about, we got a lot of shit to talk about. Jabari's back. Mr. Jabari Smith. He's back.
What's good?
I don't know if y'all all saw the episode that we did with him on branding, but because he runs that company and because he knows athletes and because he's an athlete, I wanted to ask him some questions about what's been going on. And I said, you know what? It's just like ESPN, baby. We got to bring the experts in. We got to bring the experts in because I'm the person that feel like some stuff was affected by some things that happened this weekend. So I'm just here to, to bring in the people. And then, because we always trying to do the best we can to uplift. I heard that your business partner, the brains of the operation.
The brains of the operation.
The brains of the operation is finally gonna come on. So I'm glad she's coming on because now I can have an unbiased opinion on a lot of stuff we're gonna talk about. So let me bring her on real fast before my group get here and introduce herself. Because I know who she is. Pete, first of all, you gotta take them damn glasses off because I can see the screen in your glasses. My OCD is not gonna work with that. I can tell you that.
I got you.
Yeah, you gotta do something different with that. And you working with the fancy backgrounds. We ain't that fancy. You see with your regulation in here. You don't went too small. Now the folks, God damn, Pete. Go ahead and introduce yourself then, at least. Then go ahead. Tell these folks who you are. Damn.
Hello, world. Hello. I am P. I am the better half of QXM. Just kidding. I am P, though. I am co-founder of QXM. That is Human Experience Messaging. And I'm so excited to be here today. Talk about
P, I know you got to get you a better signal. I can tell you that much.
Hey, her shit static in the mug.
Yeah, you better. I'm trying to tell you, they gonna climb you. They gonna do that. I'm the host, and they climb me when my shit don't be right. Man. You better get close to the Wi-Fi box or something. These folks can go at you.
That's telling people, hey, I sell stolen goods in the back of the alley.
You know what? This virtual background may be throwing me off. Hold on.
I'm gonna go with yes to that. I'm gonna definitely go with yes to that virtual background throwing you off.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, now you even look real. Now you look smart. Before you look,
all right, here we go.
Because I know how smart you are. Before you didn't look like the person I know. You look like you have some shit going on. Hey, before we get started, go ahead and tell these people who you are again, because it was a little choppy when you was there, and then we're gonna get this thing rocking.
Yeah, I'm Portia. Those who know me best call me P. I am the co-founder and president of QXM. That is Human Experience Messaging. I work alongside my brother, Jabari, and excited to be here today. Or tonight.
Okay, so check it. Did I mess anything up, y'all? I feel like I did. No. I did? I'm still cool?
Nah,
okay,
did.
So check it.
You good.
I'm going to go ahead and kick this show off with y'all. I got the rest of the team coming on, but before I do that, mad scientist. Y'all see, I'm keeping calm tonight, mad scientist. See, I got a regulation white wine tonight. I'm going to keep it calm because it's a long show and I got to stay calm for all these topics, especially Cowboy haters. So, man, science, what's going on? Eco job. We already knew LB was here. LB always helps me with my sound. What's going on? Sean Terrence, Fireheart, the whole family here. Lifestyle 71. What's going down? Aim Troy. Literally low man. Boy, it's just like I've been saying these names for 3 years. I love it. Dice. Well, Dice, I ain't got the red cup tonight, because Anson had to, take a night off or whatever. So I only need my red cup when Anson is on. Literally, with Anson on, that's what I need my red cup. Right now, I don't really need it. Crazy Swavy, what's going on? Mom, okay, see, look, we went through this last year. I need you to do it again, baby. I need you to do it again. Mom Bojo, do it again. Spell it out so I can make sure I be saying your name right. Because sometimes I don't be saying it right. Calvin, what's going on, baby? What's going on? Who else in here? That's about it. Okay, so check it, y'all. So this past weekend, Eco Drop, what's going on? Yeah, Answer's definitely a screwball type of night. Now, I want to kick this show off with this right here. So this past weekend, unless you was under a rock, our favorite person in track and field for us reporters, I guess if you want to call it, to talk about, hit the news again for track related. Okay, so I'm pretty sure all the race day people, y'all watched it because I put it up there. So Shacarri got mumbo jump. Got it. I'll never forget it. So Shacarri Richardson was escorted against her own will off of an American Airlines flight. What was that? What day was that? What, Saturday? Yeah, I think Saturday. She was headed to vacation and she was escorted off a flight. Now, I watched the video. I'm sure y'all two watched it too. I watched the video, and I know people had their pick and choosing sides, okay? Anytime it becomes, it's us, a lot of people, the first thing it's going to do is them versus us. So it's going to be the race car going to get, pulled. A lot of people in some of the comments was saying that it was, oh, my bad. There you go. My bad, y'all. Static should be gone now. Hold on. Static should be better. Wait, it should be back. Okay, there you go. There we go. It should be, okay, we're good now. So here's what happened. She was kicked out the plane, and they said it was because she was, damn, my mic messed up again? Damn. It's time for me to get a whole new microphone. This microphone 3 years in the game.
Yes, where the sponsors at? Hey, sponsors.
I'm trying to tell you.
Y'all need to hook my boy up with a microphone.
Quick.
What's the name?
Quick. Is it better now? It sounds better. I sound like I'm back. Is it crunchy, y'all?
It's crunchy.
Still?
Hey, Road, where you at, Road?
We need to hook your boy Ray up. Road,
I'm trying to tell you.
Road, hook him up.
Because it's bad out here. It's bad out here.
Yeah. What's
it's bad.
Snowball.
Hold on.
We need to hook him up.
And y'all don't know what's funny? This is a blue mic, okay? So this is a blue mic. And if you know me, you know that I actually own like a whole studio. So I'm too lazy to actually use it in the studio. That's just how lazy I am. I don't care if somebody, whatever. Judge me. What about now? Now it should be good. Because I sound good on my headphones.
I should static it.
God damn, for real? Still? Damn, I don't want to go back to my regular mic, man, but I might have to. Damn. Hold on. See, it's like one of them. It's like when you used to have that bad TV and you got to hold it a certain way. Like the iPhone, you got to hold the cord a certain way for it to charge. That's kind of how this microphone done ended up. Like if I gotta put the cord a certain way in there so it stay in there and it don't come out. So it should be clear now. It's not? Okay, hold on. Let me back up. What about now? Is it still fuzzy?
Not as bad, but
a little better.
A little bit better.
A little better though.
Just a tad.
I'm gonna tell y'all what. I'm gonna fix this shit by next week. All right. Long as LB send me an email or a text to remind me that my shit don't work, I'm gonna have it fixed by next week. I keep forgetting that. Coach, go Cowboys. But anyway, so you're right on time.
Don't start.
Anyway, back to the show. I tried to get out the way before you can come at me. All right, Go Cowboys. All right, damn it. Go Cowboys. Now, go Cowboys. Now, anyway, that's what we're saying. So, Shacarri kicked off the plane. Now, a lot of people like to say this, because black, white, whatever, yada, yada. I personally don't think that it was a racist-driven thing. Me personally, I don't think it was a racist-driven thing at all. But there's a lot of comments that were saying that because she was standing up for herself of some sort from what people. I'm only coming back with some of the comments that I read underneath my videos. So some people are like anytime it's us and them, if we stand up for ourselves, it's bad. Now we in the wrong and yada yada yada. And I'm like, I don't see it. I didn't really see it that way. I didn't really see it that way at all. So I know y'all job is to brand athletes. So that's why I wanted to start out with y'all to get y'all point of view on it, because I also want to get coach's point of view, because I know he feels the same way about it. I really wanted to get y'all point of view from it to do y'all feel as though it was two questions. Do y'all feel as though it was any type of racist, whatever in it? And second question is, how do y'all think that this type of thing affects somebody's brand, especially somebody like her? Hold on, coach. I'm gonna let professionals go. Jabari.
Great. Yeah. So the first question to ask, do I think there was racist? Absolutely not. We know what racism looks like. And like I said, we know what overt racism looks like, and we even know what subtle racism looks like. It doesn't. The lady clearly was trying to do a job. Could have been agitating. Yeah, that's a different topic, but not racist. Now, as far as in her brand, does this affect her brand? It absolutely does. But before I get deep into her brand, let me ask you in the audience a question. What is her brand? What's her mission? Does she have a set of core values? Does she have a cause? What's the purpose? Okay. So when you don't have a brand, like I said on the first show, it'll allow others to create the brand for you. And right now, her brand narrative seems like it's more controversy than her winning and doing what actually she needs to do.
P.
Jabari and I were talking about this earlier. That was the question. I have not personally seen the video. I'm joining the call kind of impromptu. I do have an article sitting here in front of me that I've been reviewing. But yeah, as it relates, racist, no, definitely not racist. We've all flown. We've all been on flights. You know that phone's got to, you know those devices got to go in airplane mode before you take off. Come on, man. But from a brand standpoint, I would ask the exact same question. What is Shacarri Richardson's brand? What is her brand? What is her mission? What are her values? What are her core messages? LeBron James has a brand, right? He has a core message. We all know what that core message is. More than an athlete. Everything that LeBron James does off of the court supports that core message. He's more than an athlete. He never goes against that. In the media, it's showing that he's more than an athlete. What is Shacarri's core message? Because when you don't have a brand, you don't have a plan. And when you don't have a plan, you'll go anywhere. Your brand is your direction. It's your GPS system. That's why you always go back to it to make sure that you're on brand. So when you don't have one, it's very easy to get led astray. And I think that's where Sha'Carri is right now. She doesn't have a GPS system, and so therefore she is lost.
And I do want to say this as well, and this is to all athletes. There's a consequence to being right. So let's say she was in the right? Let's compare from apples and oranges. This is not to degrade the flight attendant, but whose career is more important? Hers or the flight attendant? So if this lady is asking you something, is it below you to engage in her in any form of conflict? Right? Sometimes we got to think of the big picture. Like, say, I might want to be right just to prove a point or just to say, hey, I'm right? But if you have a brand and you know what your values are, you're going to be able to calculate in your head, in your mind, does this make sense for me to be combative with this person? Because if I'm a brand and I'm aware of my situations, and I know that not only do I have a camera, but there's other people that's going to be filming me. And this can go any direction. So see, when you have a brand, it's crazy how it works out. When you have a brand, you have that roadmap. And then you start thinking in that way, and you start walking within that brand's purpose. And so before you act, before you speak, you think and be like, hey, if whatever comes out of my mouth, is this going to contradict what I stand for? But when you don't have that, you're going to go off of sheer emotion. And because you think you're right, it comes out the wrong way. And that's what we're trying to say. I don't want to say I'm in defense of her, but I also not going to say that I'm supporting her argument, because I'm like, it wasn't that important, if that makes sense. But you made it an issue. And so it takes away the focus on her doing what she does best, which is being a professional top tier athlete. We're not even talking about that anymore.
You know what? I'm glad you mentioned that, but we're going to get into that later. Okay. I want to hear what Coach got to say, because you mentioned something that I want to ask about that. Coach, let me hear it. Let us hear it. We already let us hear it. Go ahead. Floor is yours. Let's get your take on it.
Was she the only black person on that plane?
Damn, that's how you gonna start out.
No, you just go. Okay. I'm just being seriously, Greg.
I know where you're coming from. Like, yeah.
So here's the deal, man. When you on those planes, a flight attendant and the pilot, that's their area, that's their home, their rules. Okay. If they ask you to turn the phone on to airplane mode or whatever it was, let's be fair. Most of the things wasn't recorded. We got the apex of it. So let's be fair to her. We don't really know what happened prior to that. We can only go over what was in the news articles and what was said from out of her mouth in the news articles.
Hold on, Coach. I got to stop y'all real fast because this is something that I noticed. All right. Because me, I'm always looking for the minor details. All right. I saw on her page, and again, I'm not trying to pick no sides, okay? But I noticed something, right? I saw on her page the video that she was talking about, right? When she showed the dude, yada yada yada. But I don't know if anybody else knew this or was paying attention to it, but she was live when she was doing that. So it's not recorded. And I wanted to wait till I got to the show to put that part out there because everybody's like, well, you can have it on airplane mode record. If you're on airplane mode, you're not on Instagram Live. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So the video that's on her page, she was live when the whole fiasco started. So just put that out there. All right, Coach, you can go from there.
I just hate the racial card being used, man. Like, we're going to that gun mentality too much. And it's not a racial card, it's a safety thing. So whatever they say, go. We can't go to your house and just do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? We can't go to your establishment. And I'm pretty sure she's going to have a couple of businesses jump off here soon. We can't go into your business establishment and go against your rules. You know what I'm saying? Regulations. If they ask you to turn it off, they turn it off. All that other stuff is irrelevant. All that stuff could have been prevented had she just did what they asked her to do. I guess somebody didn't want to be recorded or whatever. Whatever. At the end of the day, man, she's being known too much for controversy other than the God-given special talent that she has. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I don't care what people say in them comments. Y'all just saying things just for attention. At the end of the day, man, we all want to see that woman go out there and run to the best of her ability. She's the only one that stands a chance of beating the Jamaicans. The only one. She's shown it since 18, 19 years old. She's the only one. If she doesn't strike now, the other two little babies down in Jamaica is going to take the mantle and they ain't never going to let it go. So she needs to just focus on her thing and stop being known for all the big negative things. Let's be honest, her whole life is not negative. Let's be clear. Everything she do when she wake up is not negative. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened that she is doing things that's going to catch a spotlight. I mean, dude, it's ended up in the Wall Street Journal, it's in the Daily News, it's in USA Today. Like, come on, man. Like, yo, we don't stop with the whole controversy stuff, man. Everything don't have to be love and hip hop. Everything doesn't. Just go about you, do what you do. Go about you sing your first class because you've earned it. Do everything you need to do because you earned it. Enjoy the fruits of your labor because you earned it. And start painting a different picture of you. And I don't want to hear the whole word. She need to grow up. No, I'm sorry. We can only use that excuse for so long. So let's hopefully she puts this behind her. Let's move on because we need her to have a successful season. Or else my native country women are going to continue the tearing of a new one on her. And she's the only one in the United States currently that can upset the apple cart. She's the only one because she's showing glimpses. You don't run 1072 and don't think you can't go out there and do it again. And so let's just pray that this is water in the bridge and she's not banned from American Airlines, whatever airline she's gonna get, because they're banning people.
Right. Yeah.
I wasn't alive when September 11th happened. They're not playing on that plane, bro.
Yeah. She might be on that no-fly list with American Airlines.
Yeah. So let's just hope she learns from this and she grows from this and she moves on.
Because we want to see more of her on the track than anything. And these type of distractions are not going to allow her to be on the track whatsoever. So it's funny that, Jabbar and P both said, like, what's her mission? What's her goal? It could be that she doesn't have that. And that's why she doesn't have any direction, because she don't have one, or she doesn't. I've said it. I used to say it last year when she used to tweet a lot. I used to be like, you need a publicist. you need a branding company. You need somebody because you are way too high up to be literally taking the knife and doing this to yourself, just chopping yourself all the way down. Like, I just feel like, and that's one reason why I wanted y'all on here so that y'all can actually say it from a more of the word verbiage that y'all use. Like, what is your standpoint? What are you doing? What is your brand? So that other people who watch the show can understand the same thing. Like, if you don't have a brand, are you even hurting it? Because if you don't even have one, how can you hurt it? So, you know what though?
Remember, she has one. She might not be aware of it, but the people's going to give her one. But that's what we're trying to protect her from. You don't want the public to give you the brand.
And I think the public has already branded her.
Right, because they still making excuses. They think it's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah.
30 years old. Oh, she's still young. Oh, blah.
Well, no. Those are the people that give her excuses. Now, when I watch, because I go back and I look at all my what comments and everything. For the first time on my video that I dropped, there was more people that were saying I'm tired than it was giving her a break. Which usually is the opposite. You're gonna catch the crazy rate takers. That's gonna be don't play the mind. But to the general public, from what I was looking at and reading, a lot of them are putting her in that branded area of, I'd say, not good. Now, here's my question to you two, P. DeBarry. Now, from an athlete standpoint, that may not be what you want. But Coach said something. Everything ain't got to be love and hip hop. Well, has she branded herself to be that type of person to where she should probably even, I'd hate to say it, but fuel that side a little more and be more of that, and and walk into that brand and kind of, I'd say, not worry so much about track and field, because it sounds like she's built that brand up. She's built that brand up better than track and field.
Let's play that game. Let's say she's in that category. So what companies sponsor that?
Yeah, shit.
I mean, you can be the villain, but what companies, how many companies are sponsoring the villain, especially in this climate of time when you got to be so on point and politically correct? I think that may be the problem, because there's shows like that. You think, and it's on a large platform, but how else are they getting their bags outside of, regular urban entertainment? And that's not the realm that she's in. And then it's another thing. It's like, we understand athletes get in trouble. We've seen it. But like, listen, I'm rooting for her. She hasn't been winning lately. Am I right or am I wrong?
She ain't winning. She ain't been running lately.
Okay, so that's my point. Yeah. So right now, she doesn't have enough shut the fuck up capital. Excuse my French.
Nice race take, baby. Come on with it.
Okay, cool. So like, I can see if she was out here kicking ass and taking names and getting in trouble, we'd be like, okay, we can balance it and correct it. But if you're not winning, or let alone running,
that was gonna be my other question, y'all. You answered it already, so keep going.
then it's like, you're digging a hole that you're not going to be able to dig yourself out of once you get back on the track and start winning, if that makes sense. Because you may start winning, but companies may not want to pick you up because of your name. So now you might have to win the whole thing for them to look at you again. And that's a big if. Because Ray, you told me on the last show, even the winners don't get that much.
Shit, hell no.
So slim pickings, man, you kind of got to be squeaky clean in your industry, it seems like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, we're gonna switch hats real fast though, because we had another, I would say, celebrity athlete in the news. On the flip side, a huge celebrity. So apparently, Usain Bolt has lost everything. Like,
man, my stomach hurt. Sorry.
Somebody getting got.
Like when I say everything, look, shit. Listen, I'm gonna open it up like this because I got some questions. You know what I'm saying? For y'all.
He lost his retirement. It was a retirement fund.
Okay, now.
So he didn't lose everything. It was a retirement fund, but still.
No, you lost everything.
12 million. Somebody's getting got.
You lost everything. All right.
And it was all in one account.
It was a retirement fund, but I'm gonna explain to y'all how you just lost everything. Okay. In order for it to not hurt, okay, you got to be sitting on for 12 million to not hurt you. You got to be sitting on at least not double that, triple that. Okay, because you got to think about
12
it.
to not hurt you. You need to send on 100, fam. What you mean?
Now look here. I was gonna say 100. I was gonna say 100. But
he got more than 12 million. He got more. Than
well, hold on though, coach. Hold on though. I'm finna get my point to where no, you're broke now. Because I was gonna say 100. Now, here's what we can say, but came back up because like Colin showed me the other day. Hell, the internet said I done made $6 million. What the hell I made that at? But anyway, I take it. So and I looked up his net worth, and they was like, yeah, his net worth, like, I was like, oh, he be straight. And then my boy Colin was like, don't believe that shit, Ray. Cause then Colin showed me my net worth, and I was like, I'm on the phone with my agent. I'm on the phone with Jesus. Somebody lying somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like Ray Owens ain't made no $6 million. So that got me to wondering and doing my own look thinking like, okay, so Bolt ain't ran in shit about and Colin right on time because he can give me all the what's the names on this on admin. He be knowing all the good stuff. So these folks were just asking about you too. So welcome to the show, Colin. Everybody just asked about you. So you right on time. We talking about this Bolt situation. So Colin was the one that showed me that I was worth a lot of money that I didn't need to have. So it got me to thinking like, damn. How much could he possibly really have? Because at the height of his career, he was worth, allegedly on the internet or whatever, 37 million. That was at the height of his career. Now, right now, he's worth, according to the career, worth 90 million. All right. So I say, okay, on a really low end, you probably sitting on 30 million. Now, here's the part that a lot of people don't understand about net worth. Okay, that ain't your liquid. You know what I'm saying?
Everything you own.
Everything you own together.
That's everything you owe.
Everything you owe and own is your net worth. It ain't got nothing to do with what's in the bank. So the reason why I'm saying, oh, he don't lost it all is because 12 million, I would say, okay, your net worth, yeah. If you got 12 million in investments, I can at least double that and half it to 6, right? Now I can also say this right here. You ain't been living like you make 6 figures though. That's why I'm saying, oh, he don't lost it all. Because you're gonna live at your means, meaning I'm sitting on a $12 million cushion, which means I'm gonna live like a multi-millionaire because I'm probably sitting on 3 or 4 liquid. So now what happens is that's gone. But guess what's gonna happen over the next 10, 15, 20 years? Everything that you gotta pay a bill on still gonna want their money. Period. So that's why I'm like, you don't lost it all because you got to think about it. If this is where I put my money at for retirement and I don't lost 12 million, and I'm in retirement. I don't think folks understand. I think most people think of retirement like their version of retirement, like, 50, 60. No, Bolt's retired right now. He's retired. He's living in retirement. He's literally retired. So
does he have a lifetime
is he
deal
gonna have 2 retirements? Now, I've heard that. But now the question is that lifetime deal, is it a paying lifetime deal? Or is it you get paid for appearances when you show up? Or what's up, coach?
You said one?
The greatest sprinter of all time retired from the track and field after the 2017 World Championships. Blah, 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 blah. Bolt is a marketing juggernaut with more than a dozen sponsors. Most deals have continued in retirement. His biggest deal is with Puma, which pays him more than $10 million annually. Boy, that man ain't hurting.
Oh, well, shit, he's straight then. Why the hell he crying then?
Next year.
Did you cry too if you lost 12 million?
12 million.
No.
12 million.
Well, no, hell no. I'm not. Look, I'm be honest with y'all. Look here, I'm be honest with y'all. Because I'm gonna be done with that. I'm be honest with y'all. If Ray Edwards is sitting on, if I got a $10 million, and coach, you said he retired in what, 2017?
Yeah.
So 2017 and 2023 is what, 5 years?
Yeah.
Dog,
That mean Puma done gave me 50?
About 50.
And I don't lost 12? Guess what? Y'all
it's throughout retirement.
hold on. They don't gave me 50 and I don't lost 12. Y'all ain't even gonna know about that 12 I lost. Because first of all, I ain't gonna care about it. I'm gonna tell you why you ain't gonna know about it. I ain't gonna care about that 12 because I'm gonna be grateful for this next 10. The reason why y'all hold on, coach, hold on. You can shake your head because I ain't done. The reason why y'all ain't gonna hear about it is because if I'm sitting on 50 million, somebody finna get $1 million. Why? Because somebody got to bring me back somebody eyeballs for that 6 and 6. That's why y'all ain't ever hear about it. If I'm making 10 million a year and somebody done stole 12, the news will never hear about it, baby. And I'm telling you now, who wants to be a millionaire? I'm in Jamaica right now. Who want to be a millionaire?
I don't care how you slice it.
Who want to be a millionaire? Because I need their eyeballs. Bring their eyeballs to the table. Because now if you telling me in the next 2 years I'm gonna make 20 more, now it's about principle. Now it's about, oh shit, I ain't worried about that 10 million. I ain't, damn, my mic don't went out. Yeah. I ain't worried about that damn 10 million. I ain't worried about that no more. I need your eyeballs because you stole from me now. So somebody in Jail Rock finna get their life changed. Because I'm finna give you $1 million out of this Puma money. I'm gonna give you $1 million out of this Puma money to go bring me their eyeballs. So the news will never even know about it. But I don't know. I mean, shit, somebody said you wrong, man. Somebody said that they ain't giving that much money out.
Hey, listen. Everyone's gonna say that because they just talking. They just talking. Don't stay out the chats. They just talking.
Oh, okay. I just gotta say that.
How did the public find out about that? That's a good question.
Same way TMZ.
Why is that
all that
information?
stuff?
Why is that leaked information or public information?
Because like it's just like the same way TMZ gets leaks about, so and so broke up with so and so. Someone probably went to the media, said like, "Look, I got this story about Usain Bolt. If you give me $20,000, I'll tell you about it."
No, I hear you. I got you on that.
Right?
Like, but
okay, this is what happened.
Finance, right? It's not like I broke up as public. Somebody's managing my money, right? So that means somebody already blew their fiduciary responsibility. If I lost, this is not like, hey, someone broke into my house. Yeah, it should be public. I clearly invested my money and it's gone. Why does the public know that? Who's now? If he said and his people went, then that's one thing. But like, I worked in that environment. That's the reason why. So like, how did this information? So what's really going on?
I mean, to me, to me personally, that's not public information. Like
that's my saying. That's what I'm saying.
The public should not know that I lost $4 million at all. So my question to y'all, while I still have y'all on here, and we're talking about Brandon, he's been tweeting more than he's tweeted since he retired. Like literally, like every day he tweeting, and I'm reading it, and they're more like emotional tweets. It's like the truth gonna come out. You know how we do. And it's like, okay, well, damn. Should he even be tweeting and talking about it?
That's my spider senses. So, like I said, stuff like that doesn't come out when you lose it, right? But if he's tweeting, somebody probably about to get sued. And so he's probably, which is I would still be quiet because you don't want to put out information that can be held against you if you are. This is true.
This is true. This is true.
He is suing them. He's suing.
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he is suing.
That's public information.
Okay, perfect.
But let me pose a question to the panel.
How you gonna sue somebody that took 12 million, that lost 12 million? What you gonna sue them for?
Well, apparently
they lost your money. What they got? How they gonna pay you?
Well, it is fraud. It is investment fraud, though.
Right.
It's investment fraud. That you can do jail time for that. So if nothing else, nigga, bye-bye. But
I want the eyeballs.
Like whatever I can get. But I want to pose this question. So we said Usain retired in 2017, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So in February 2017, the Financial Services Commission took control over this company, SSL, stocks and the name of the company that he invested in, Stocks and Securities Limited. They took over that company, saying that it was a culture of non-compliance and mismanagement of client funds. This was in 2017. This is the same year he retired. So my question is, I want to play devil's advocate. Why don't professional athletes, take personal responsibility for where they are putting their money?
Because they listen to their agents. But
this was probably public news. If this is a big investment firm, this was most likely public news.
So P, let me make sure I understand you correctly.
Yeah.
What you're saying is in 2017, they already knew that this was not a legit company.
Correct.
So who the hell allowed you to put money into a company in 2017 that was already said to not be legit?
Correct. The year that they were already underwater, the Financial Services Commission temporarily took control of this institution. And
that's the same year that he decided to put money into it.
Same year, February 2017.
It sounds like the people that he was listening to, he shouldn't have been listening to.
I like P.
Hey, look here. P and Colin, look here. P and Colin, boy, look. Stats on top of stats. Like, oh, no, we're in 2017.
Like, wait a minute.
I'm trying to tell you.
What are we doing?
You got it right here with me, sis. You got it right here.
She said, well, wait a minute. The whole company went right. Oh.
That makes sense.
Listen, she dug out stuff. The party got people in the chat like,
damn, Bo.
Yo, I had to pull up the receipts real quick. Like, hold on.
Damn.
Man.
Well, you know what? And that's you just pointed out, and you asked the question, which is also a problem in our sport.
Yeah.
We're athletes that just love to run. And so we put our trust in the people that we're supposed to, which is our coaches, which is our agents, which is our handlers. Like, that's what we put our trust in. Now, the problem is most track athletes aren't that bright. And what I mean by that bright, I mean street smarts or business smarts. So, you know, they just go, they're followers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why, and it's no disrespect. I'm in track and field world, but that's why they like to warm up together. You know, that's why they like to do things in sync together, because they're followers. So I understand why he would do it, because he don't know no better. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
And then not only saying defense, because I don't want to make excuse, you're a grown man, you got to make decisions and live with it, but you got to look at it like this. You listen to an individual that is working to be the best of the best in the world. You know how much deliberate action that takes and focus, right? You're asking this man to have knowledge that probably only a CFP would probably know, right? And what I learned when I was in the industry, I worked with a high professional like surgeons and things like that. And you're thinking because they're smart in what they are, that they're smart in everything. They don't be knowing either. They be putting all their eggs in one basket and putting trust in it. Sometimes they get lucky, sometimes they don't. And when they don't get lucky, we just don't read it on the news because they're not famous. So a lot of high skilled individuals only are genius in what their skill set is and fairly dumb in other things. In defense of him, like I said, but there's still no excuse when you're a grown up, right?
Go ahead, Colin.
Go ahead.
What I say? So this is actually crazy because I'm reading a book right now called Talking to Strangers by Malcolm Gladwell. Don't know if you're familiar with it. And it talks about how this one chapter went over the Bernie Madoff scheme. So for those that are watching that don't know what happened, this banker, Bernie Madoff, long story short, he was getting these insane investment returns for people, like 25%. And what he would do was build their trust up with these people. And then he was getting these crazy returns, and people saw that there was something that was fishy about it, but it was like, nah, but he wouldn't lie right to my face, right? Like, this is a friend of mine. This is a person that I know. You wouldn't lie to my face. And so people that knew there was something wrong just went with it because it was like, well, they're doing what they're saying so far, and you know it's okay. And so and these are people that are in the banking world that are doing it. Now imagine you have Usain Bolt, someone who's like, I have a person that does this for me. You have my money and you invest it for me, and then that person's telling him like, yeah, things are doing well. Like you're telling, like P, you just said like, oh, this firm was, you know, investigated in 2017. It's like, yeah, he's in the middle, like, you know, like how much other stuff he's probably worrying about.
Bingo.
That's valid.
Yeah, good point.
It's hard,
that's valid.
Hindsight's 2020. You see all this now of like, oh yeah, like obviously you should have pulled your money out there, but it's like when you're going through it, I can see why it's like, okay, this is how you. There's where you missed.
And high professionals trust other quote unquote high professionals, and that's the reason why you choose it. Like, listen, your name is at the top of the list, so you must be good. And then there's other validated people validating that person. It's easy to make that mistake. I still don't want to make excuses, but I've seen it before on numerous occasions, and it's easy to make that mistake. You don't know what you don't know until you find out the hard way.
Here's my question, because it's Usain Bolt. Then, help or hurt the brand, what he's going through right now?
I think it needs to unfold. And the reason why, because if he sues and wins, it helps the brand. Comes out victorious. You know, he's still in victim mode. If it doesn't, I don't want to say it hurts his brand because he's done racing, if that makes sense. So, but for him, it's just kind of staying on top of Mount Rushmore of runners, if that makes sense. I don't think he's going to lose any speaking gigs or anything like that. No other companies that are sponsoring. They're not about to pull out because of that mistake, if that makes sense. Because he didn't cross any like cultural barriers, and he's not losing money for his actions like some other celebrities or athletes. So I wouldn't say it hurts his brand. It's embarrassing, but I don't think it hurts his brand or his brand integrity.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Do you think it
everyone
could
cheers
possibly
for the
help his?
underdog.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah. That's why I'm thinking. You know, it could actually
I think
help
it's
his
gonna
brand. Yeah,
It's gonna
help.
because I think it's going to help his
Regardless of the
brand
outcome.
than anything.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
regardless
if
of the
nothing
outcome.
else, it made him not like the world ever forgot about him, but it made him relevant again. To where now when you see something like this, another company might watch this because I learned something. I'm learning from y'all. Another company might remember him from when he was running and remember his running brand and say, damn, he lost 12. Let me now reach out to the retired boat and let me put him on with what I'm doing over here because
pivot now
because of the brand that he is.
And the pivot now
But
can
check
be
this
like,
out.
well, since I took
Dylan.
this big financial hit, let me get in this industry and be a face for a company or etc. Now my thing is financial literacy. Maybe we should have told him that in the conversation, not into the public. We might have lost the bag for that.
But check this out. Check this out. Because Usain's brand was so strong prior to him retiring, right? We all believed in his story. We all felt it, right? It sparked an emotion, just where he came from, his work ethic. We were all behind him, Jamaican or not, right? Because his brand was so solid. Let's fast forward 15 years from now and put Sha'Carri in this same situation if she still continues down the path she continues on. And we find her in this situation. Are we going to have the same level of compassion for her that we have for Usain?
Hell yeah, if she got robbed.
Because his brand. You see what I'm saying? It's because
But if she got robbed, yes.
No, sir, coach. Coach, no, sir. No, sir, coach. Now, I'm not saying us, coach. Yeah, I'm not saying us. Like people on this panel, I'm not saying us, but I'm saying like, like the world would end up saying shit like, you got what you deserve. That's how they think.
That's how they think.
You got what you deserve. Not us. Not us.
I'm gonna help her get the body.
Yeah, of course, not us. Yeah, we. I told you, bring the eyeballs. Bring the eyeballs back.
But the rest of the world that doesn't know her the way you guys know her, because you guys are followers. You know what I'm saying? You guys are followers of her career and who she is. So you guys respect and love her for the individual that she is in the struggle. But you got to think about the rest of the couple million that only get the opportunity to see her when she's either running or in controversy. That's the only time they get introduced to that person. Right. So they had their views is like, man, forget her. And if something bad happened, oh well. Versus us, like, no, we're rooting for you because we see the bigger picture. So no, answer the question,
public won't be, literally, Lomaine, the public won't be as compassionate. That speaks to the power of a brand. Your brand is your reputation. It's the memorable impression that you leave on people forever. Like it follows you forever. So again, because his brand is so solid and we've gotten behind it, we've championed it over the years, we feel for him and he can create public outrage. Sha'Carri will not have the same impact if she continues down this path. That is the power of a brand.
You know what? We're going to switch topics real fast. Okay. Well, I still got y'all here. Can y'all give me about another 10, 15? Because we about to switch over to track stuff, but I got one more track thing that happened. I want to keep y'all on here talking about it. Okay. Now, I know it's one of Colin's topics because he was the one that brought it out. Okay. Allison Felix.
I know where it's going.
Allison Felix. Okay. Now, I have my little, whatever about it. But Allison Felix, now her name is at USC track. So it's, I guess, the Allison Felix track. Here's the about it. Okay. She never ran track at USC. Okay.
She ain't on the top 10 list.
She never ran track. Never put on a USC uniform a day in her life. Never. Never ran for USC. Decided to go there after she was practicing there. And it wasn't right out of high school either. It was like, how you go I'm gonna go back to school type shit. So she went back to school, and it just so happened she went to the school she was training at. USC decided to name the entire track after her.
Brand integration, baby. Brand You just
So-
seen it work.
so here's
how
my-
powerful an individual's brand is.
So here's my thing. And I'm gonna let y'all have the flow about that. And I definitely want to hear what Colin and Coach got to say about it.
All right,
How
so you-
in the hell is that pulled off? Because it's all branding. I want y'all to take it. Explain to these people, how in the hell does that happen and you never even touched O.J. Simpson played there. He ain't got, well, that's a bad example. But yeah, well, you know, okay, well, goddamn, you know, it's a bad, it's a bad example. But there's been a lot of great USC people, you know what I'm saying? And most of the time, stadiums are named after either athletes or people who donated the money to get it built.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time I've heard of this happening. So I just kind of want y'all, before Colin go off and Coach go off,
or stadiums, or just things like to be affiliated with anything great. Shit, you got to look at it like this. You guys are looking at it very critically. You guys are on the inside, y'all runners and coaches, right? So y'all like, this don't make sense. But when it comes to a brand, that's why you want to build a solid, healthy brand. Can you say that she is probably the most decorated or celebrated female track runner in U.S. right now?
without a doubt, without a doubt.
So wouldn't you want to attach the best to the best? She is a California, Los Angeles native. It still makes sense.
She is an alum.
Huh?
She is. I mean, I said she's alum. She's alumni.
She's an alum.
The program.
She's a USC alumni.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
but she didn't run though.
She
That's the
didn't
whole
run.
thing we said. She never ran there.
Oh.
But
Is
she's
But
it
she's
safe to
in
say,
but-
excuse my ignorance, is it safe to say that she's the most accomplished track athlete
That's what
to
I said.
ever touch that
But she
track?
never ran at USC though.
I know.
That's the thing.
I
She
know.
touched the track.
She's the
She
most
touched the track
celebrated.
because she trained on the track.
But listen, look at that two brands. USC is a brand within itself, right? And what resembles USC? Winning, right?
Actually, she trained at UCLA.
Oh wait, hold on, time out.
Huh?
Stop. Hold on.
What?
The rifle?
Shit, I thought she trained at USC.
She trained at UCLA for the majority of her career.
So let me get this straight. So she never even got there, touched the track at USC.
No coach at USC has ever coached her.
Ooh,
She ain't never, she ain't never touched the track.
While she was in school, and she had to get training in, she did kind of sometimes train at the track. But for
Look at everything you just said. If sometimes.
Bobby Kersey trained her. Bobby Kersey and Evelyn. First it was Evelyn Ashford's coach, and then she went from Evelyn Ashford's coach to Bobby Kersey. Like she was with Evelyn Ashford's coach for like 1 year, and then boom.
Let me ask you a
Bobby Kersey
question.
the entire time.
Who in history can USC give it to? That ran
See,
at
that's the
USC.
thing.
Ooh.
If you look historically, there
Go ahead,
is
Colin.
no real like big name like that. Like she's the biggest athlete. So this was my point. Like you mentioned, is it pronounced Jabari? I want to make sure.
Yes.
Jabari. Yes. Sorry. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So, like, I completely get from a brand perspective why you make it the Allison Felix track. Like, it makes sense because you're a big brand. She is a big brand, and it's gonna make you the most amount of money, get the most amount of marketing dollars, all that stuff. Like she just retired, so this is like the biggest. Her name is the biggest it is right now, unless she does something, later on in her endeavors. So it makes sense. I get it, but I'm still gonna take the side of like, okay, this makes sense, but it's just funny as hell. You just name the track out of someone that's not even on your top 10 list.
Well,
It's just funny as
let's
hell.
be clear for those in the chat who don't understand. The stadium is still named Coker Stadium. The track itself is named Allison Felix Track. It's kind of like a football stadium where they got it got Earl
Scoreboard.
Campbell Field, but it's Darrell K. Royal Stadium. So if you're going back to who we can go after, like who could they name the track after? I mean, you got
Are you sure she didn't sponsor the track?
Well, that might be she didn't. So, but Coach, you just said something, Coach,
Right.
that to me makes it even crazier. I can see if it was the stadium, okay, I can get with that. But you're saying it's just the track,
yeah.
but you have no affiliation to the track at all. Literally, you have no affiliation. Now, the stadium, when I thought it was stadium, I'm cool with that. All right, that's big time. So you mean tell me just the track that you had no affiliation with is your track?
Baby, she got a Letterman's jacket. She has a Letterman jacket.
Hey, I guess
I'm trying to get a new Letterman jacket. Hey, I'm trying to get a new Letterman jacket for my alma mater, and they acting like they don't know me, and I'm on the record books.
Like, Cole, what did you say? I'm actually in the books, and they won't give me a jacket.
Okay, I'm in the record books.
I done did some shit.
Right. I'm trying to get a jacket, and they like, oh, we will get back to you as soon as we can. Boy, that was 3 years ago. She has a whole Letterman jacket, brand new, sleeves white.
Man.
Like it ain't been out the package. Okay. So I mean, look, they doing that. I think it's a good look. Now, I could probably tell you there's probably some illustrious alum that probably feel like, damn, you know, once upon a time I held the collegiate record. James Stanford.
Yeah.
Brothers, Clancy. Watts. I think that you gotta remember USC, a lot of people don't know is USC has the most outdoor men's titles in the history of NCAA track and field.
Yeah.
So you could pick any one of those guys. Gotta remember, USC men's 4x1 team just broke OJ Simpson on 4x1 collegiate record.
Yep, they did.
They just broke their school record. That was since 1967. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many people that was on them. The McCullough brothers. There was so many. There was so many greats that came through there. But when you take the emotions out of it, you can say, yeah, I could see it. But if I know I ran for the school and she didn't, I'm gonna be like this.
Oh yeah, Quincy Watts, but Quincy, yeah. Michael Norman.
I mean, but you don't want to go with somebody that's active. You want to look at somebody that ran, and all those great Olympians that came through USC. I mean, USC. If you go through their record books, go to their media guide, man. They got stars upon stars upon stars upon stars.
The Angela Williams, people. See, here's my thing. Here's my thing.
Angela Williams would have been the perfect person.
Listen,
the only 4-time.
Y'all know I love the only 4-time.
4-time.
No, I love me some. Come on, man. Come on. I think.
And she won worlds. She won world indoors as a collegiate.
I think it's kind of. I love Allison, so I'm not saying don't give her the track name, okay? But I'm on that same token to her. It's like, damn. So what's gonna happen? Because to me, Michael Norman is one of the greatest USC athletes. To me personally, Michael Norman is one of, if not the greatest that's came through based on what he's done from 400, 200, 100. What? You disagree? Okay, well, we'll get to that. But that's just where I'm at with it. Based on 4.21, and his career is still going. So what do we do if Michael Norman keeps progressing? And then Michael Norman, who actually went to USC, does miraculous things. What if he comes out and break the 400-meter world record? Or break the 200. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, being devil's advocate, like P say, what if he comes out and be one of the greatest USC athletes now ever that actually went to USC? So now, you see what I'm saying? Like, I actually,
win all the medals that Allison Felix did, and you don't have to name the track after, but you could co-name the stadium after him.
I like that. I can get with that. Because damn, you don't name the whole track after somebody never ran to school.
And that's the thing.
I'm mad if I'm a track alumni. I don't give a damn if it is Allison. I'm mad as hell.
You start naming them tracks in them stadiums, them things stick for like 60 to 100
Come
years.
on, man. I'm mad as hell because I'm sitting here like, I died on that track. If I'm Quincy Washington, I'm like, I died on that track. That's my blood, sweat, and tears. We built that track. Literally. We the ones that put that foundation down for y'all to have that program. And the things we gonna get is you gonna name it after somebody who never ran here? As an athlete, I'm pissed. If I'm an athlete USC, I'm mad as hell. I love Allison. No disrespect to Allison, but if I don't pave the way, come on, Jack. Come on, that's a slap in my face. Like, what you saying? You just been go get somebody who never even went to school here and gonna put their name on the track and they ain't even practice here? Oh, hell no, Jack. Hell no, Jack. Y'all gotta take that shit down. Oh, I ain't coming to practice.
Now you're starting to understand business. Now you're starting to understand business overall. Because all those legends you guys name, with all due respect to them and what they've achieved, nobody globally knows who they are. So so they're thinking as a business in the draw. Allison is a big deal, brother.
Allison definitely is a big deal.
And I know we talk about legends, but this is a business at the end of the day.
It is.
And they got to make it make sense. Literally.
All right, P, J-Bo, I appreciate you coming on this time. You know, J-Bo came on by himself last time, but I appreciate you coming on so the folks can see your beautiful smile, and then you can get the drop. They can understand now why he said them the brains, because she don't came out on, she came out live 2017. How the hell you even find that so fast? You and Colin both when they come to track. Colin the same way. I be over here on Google, I be on Wikipedia, I be trying to go call the pastor, and Colin be like, hold on, Ray, I got it. So in 2009, Bolt ran 7 times, and he ran 10. Man, why the hell did you do that? But hey, shout out to y'all people, because y'all are truly amazing at what y'all do. Right now, I'm talking about you and Colin, giving y'all flowers, because y'all are truly amazing at the brain work that y'all do so fast to help people like me and J-Bo and Coach when we be ranting and don't have no information, no facts behind our rants. we just be ranting. So, but before y'all get off of here, man, tell these people one more time who y'all are, what y'all do, and where y'all can be found at, because the information that y'all came and dropped tonight is still valuable to a lot of athletes who aren't the big names that we're talking about, to these athletes who are still trying to find their way, even from college on up, you know, because I know y'all work with college kids with NIL deals and all this stuff, and really working on branding so that they can, you know, do everything and be everything y'all said. So go ahead and tell these people who y'all are one more time and where to find y'all, and because you're gonna be back on the show again, but go ahead.
Yeah, so we're HUXM, which stands for Human Experience Messaging. So like Ray was saying, we do work with athletes. That's our HUXM sports component, but we also work with small business owners in the tech industry. Our biggest thing is to, like, the stuff that we're talking about, we understand branding, and branding is a message, and branding has a story. And so we help either individuals or businesses relate a message and tell a story that connects to the audience that they're trying to serve. So if you want to find us, you can go look us up on our website, www.huxm.com or www.huxmsports.com. And you can hit us on our IG, HUXM Sports. It's at HUXM Sports. Hit us up, send us an email, send us a text, send us some love, or send us some clients. Either or, we'll take them all.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Ray.
Hold on, I can't let y'all go yet because I forgot. Yeah. I just took my notes. I did have one more question for y'all.
All right, go ahead.
One more question. Then I'm gonna let y'all go because this is a track question. And I'm gonna let y'all go because it's gonna roll right into me and these two right here debating. I love it. Let me ask y'all a question, okay? Sure. Right now, track and field is doing this because we're trying to say it's a professional sport, but it's not a professional sport because we're not getting paid right. So here's my stance. And I feel like I can ask y'all because y'all understand branding, okay? I'm on the seat of saying professional track athletes should never run against collegiate athletes, ever. If you call yourself a pro, you shouldn't run against no collegiate athletes, okay? My reason for that is I feel as though it hurts your brand if you lose to a collegiate athlete. I also feel like it hurts the track and field professional brand if we keep mixing with collegiate athletes. I feel like I've learned enough from y'all to where I feel like, but I could be wrong, but I feel like Mr. Always right. But give me y'all take on, because I'm asking y'all because of what y'all do, and y'all are pretty much clueless to like track and field type stuff. So the mixing of professional athletes and collegiate athletes, how do y'all feel about that from a branding standpoint?
In my opinion, I'll speak up on it from a branding standpoint and a business standpoint. So let me talk about the athlete. So the actual professional athlete, it doesn't benefit you. If you beat a fast collegiate athlete, how does that benefit you if you're considered a professional? Mm-hmm. It only benefits that collegiate athlete that beats the professional. So could that hurt your brand if you lose to an athlete? Because remember, you guys understand this from a science, but the audience don't. You just lost to a 17-year-old. Like, for real, like that's it, right? So now that diminishes your brand. I understand why businesses do it because, like I said, this is an eyeball game. And you and I talked about it. I don't want to say track is struggling. It's actually growing, but you guys aren't the big kids on the blocks like you guys should. I mean, the fact that you guys can have someone that's the fastest human on the planet, I don't understand why that's not the same ranking as somebody that can beat up everybody on the planet. You get what I'm saying? Like, that still baffles me how, like, you guys don't get the type of, adoration and credibility that you guys deserve. But I think that it is bad for the brand. It definitely is. There's no win for the athlete. It only benefits the amateur and it only benefits the business. But then that's another can of worms if you want to talk about the business and how that's ran.
100%. I agree completely. This is why we are never going to see Tyreek Hill race anyone that's name is not Usain Bolt. That is the only man in the history of track and field that Tyreek Hill will race against. Why? Because of what that man just said right freaking there. It don't benefit him unless it's Usain Bolt. Nobody gives a damn about Fred Curley like they give a damn about Usain Bolt. They care about Usain Bolt because he's the biggest name ever. That's why. Bang.
Bingo.
Love it.
There you have it, shit. There it is. There it is.
There it is.
Mic drop. Hey, we appreciate y'all for coming on the show again. I'm pretty sure that we're going to get y'all back on here again because I feel as though, we're trying to build this stage like ESPN. I feel as though y'all presence is needed because you're able to teach to a lot of people what we're missing in this sport. Literally, like, come on, y'all. Let's turn it. If you want to turn it into a business, let's start listening to people like y'all who actually do things for a business. So I appreciate y'all for coming on again because that's all we're trying to do. Push this sport forward and make sure
Can I
that.
leave with one thought before I go? I'm sorry.
Hell yeah, go ahead because I'm about to kick you out because I got to argue these folks. Go ahead.
If there's any athletes that, and I'm not about to ask for nothing, but if there's any athletes right now that is running, right, whether you're professional, collegiate, or amateur, right, now is the time to build your brand. Here's the reason why. Your platform is as big as it's ever going to be until you get the opportunity to get on a larger platform. Any of you guys athletes can pick up the phone right now and you'd be surprised you guys can broker a deal. You can literally say, hey, I'm such and such. I run for such and such. And they'd be like, oh, I'd love to hear more. Try doing that 5 years removed from your career. Good luck. Leverage your brand while you have the platform. That's all I wanted to tell you. Don't wait because no one likes the Al Bundy story. Same vote.
All right, well, we'll leave it at that. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We'll see y'all next time y'all come on the show.
Appreciate you, boss.
No problemo. No problemo. All right, moving right along. You two. First of all, let me do it like this right here, okay? Go Cowboys. But before we even get into all that, all right, before we even get into all that, okay? Because we just cut off that branding stuff. Noah Lyles. Y'all like to say that I don't know why y'all do that, but anyway, I just got a job to do. Noah ran. Noah took third. The race we was waiting to see was Noah versus Trayvon. That's the race we was waiting to see. Noah came out. Oh, first of all, shout out to Coach. Shout out to Coach, man. Coach, because I was on y'all saw it. I was on Twitter talking trash, and Coach Lance came right back at me. But anyway, that Brandon, what he was just talking about, this race. My question to y'all now is this right here. Is that race as hot as it was going to be now between him and Trayvon?
Yeah.
How? Sway, how? I know you're going to say something stupid.
Right. First race, he probably got a second race underneath them. You already know, the more race you run, the sharper you're going to get. Just wait and see. I
didn't ask if he was going to win. I said, is the race going to be as big now as it would have been had he not ran?
Yeah, you acted as if losing was a problem.
First of all, when is losing not a problem? The Cowboys is at home now. Losing is a problem, sir. What the hell you mean you act like losing is a problem? Losing is a big problem. What type of shit is that you just said? Yeah, losing is a huge problem, sir. It diminishes your brand. I put it this way. That run, I got two verdicts on that run. One of them is I have a good mind to say Noah played. Now that's one side of me, okay? I got a shoulder over here. One shoulder saying Noah played around, meaning I'm gonna let my brother win. I ain't even gonna run today. I ain't even gonna try today. That's on this shoulder. On the other shoulder, I'm saying, well, maybe he ain't indoor ready, and we shouldn't be worried about the race that he got coming up with Trayvon. It's one of the two. Either way it go, 660 is 660.
Look, so one, that was his fastest 60-meter opener of his entire career. So it wasn't like, I don't think the letting his brother win. I don't buy that. I don't think he let his brother win. His brother PR'd. So Josephus PR'd, and Noah got out really well. And keep in mind, like Josephus, didn't he qualify for? He was an alternate for the 4x1 or something like that. Like I mean, he did or Diamond League, something like that. Like he did well. Like Josephus is doing well. Like he's a talented runner. So just like saying no because Josephus beat him, he's not locked in.
Oh shit! I keep forgetting. Hold on. Damn, Marv in that race too.
Marv was racing in there.
No, I'm saying he in that race that we keep talking about with Trayvon and all.
New Balance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we keep forgetting
listen,
about you, baby.
Listen, Marvin don't want that smoke.
What smoke? What smoke? What smoke? What you did? Ooh, that's what Coach the word. That's I guess anytime Anson ain't on here, somebody got to be disrespectful. Cause that was some disrespectful, and you said that to that man's face. That man right there looking at you.
Mm-hmm. You don't want that smoke. Marvin ain't gonna show up.
Damn, what you mean? Show up? Like he ain't gonna
show up. Marvin ain't gonna show up.
You mean like he ain't gonna go?
Nah,
like at all? He gonna be at home? He ain't gonna go.
He gonna feel something.
Okay. All right. If you say so. Colin, go ahead, Colin.
On saying like, is this a worse race? Ray, did you watch that race live?
I did. No, not live. I watched the replay.
Okay, no, you didn't watch it live. Coach, did you watch it live?
No.
Did anyone in these ain't nobody watched that? That wasn't. Do you even know where you could have watched it live? It was the definition of a tune-up race. That's a preseason race. Are we judging an NFL team based on how they do in the preseason? No, it don't matter. This race didn't mean jack diddly. I didn't care. And so what does matter is how you gonna do a Milrose, how you gonna do a New Balance. That's what I'm looking for. Like
so he opened up with his best opening. Kudos to him and Coach for that. But he still lost to two people.
That's okay. That's all right.
So let me get this straight.
You make it sound Ray, you make it sound like every time a person loses, it just takes the value of the race away.
No, not every time a person. I didn't say person. We're talking about the and please don't take this the way I'm saying. I'm just putting it out there. We're talking about the American record holder in the 200-meter dash. Now I know the 260 is so far apart, but I'm just talking about just from a athlete name standpoint. Okay, athlete name standpoint. I'm Noah Lyles. I'm that ninja. I just got third behind two people who respectfully, like you say, they coming up, they on, but neither one of these people are on my level, period. On my worst day, and this is what I'm gonna say, on my worst day, I should beat y'all. Because
well, he's not, dude. You see how far behind he is in the 100. He has a great closing speed. He's working on his top end speed. It's okay, bro. It's okay.
Okay, so if it's okay, why
you remember this in 1 week?
Right.
Who ain't gonna remember this?
Do you remember who Marcel Jacobs raced first week?
Hell no, I don't remember at all. I ain't got a clue.
Because these races don't matter. No one's gonna remember.
But hold on though. Marcel won his though. No matter, don't matter if we remember the race or not. He won it. We do remember that part. He didn't lose. He didn't lose to two people.
I just don't care about that race. Like, what about Trayvon Bromell? Do you remember like what his first race was indoors?
Yeah, he lost to the indoor 60-meter world record holder. That's a respectable L. That's a respectable L.
The first race of the year?
It's still a respectable L. I lost to the 60-meter dash world record holder in my first race of the year. That's respectable. I lost to my baby brother. You know what? Colin, you got a brother?
I got two older brothers.
Do you think you grew up with brothers and then you coming next, coach? What's the rule? Little brother can't never beat big brother. I don't give a damn what we doing. I'm gonna die first. You know that's the rule. And if you had both your brothers on this show right now, what would they tell you? I can't pole vault, but I won't let him beat me in it. That's just coach. You can't lose to the baby brother, coach.
Oh, they all lost to me. I was the baby. Except for the one that was in Jamaica that we
didn't. Okay, well, there it is then, damn it. I don't want to lose to you now.
No, except for the one in Jamaica that we didn't know about.
Okay, that's another show. All right. That's another show. Coach just gave us a whole other topic.
Hey, literally.
Curtis said, I got a brother I ain't nobody. Only on race tape.
Listen, the first time I met my older brother, I came home from college. I was coming home from college after my freshman year. And my dad was talking way too much than he normally does. I see a dude sitting on the couch. He looked just like all my other brothers. I'm like, yo, I'm thinking my uncle or something. My brother was like, hey, you say hi to your brother? I said, who? I said, where you been all this time? Every Jamaican accent. Jamaican the entire time.
That's part 5 right there.
But that's why I'm for.
Hey, Connor got you. That's part 5 right there. So we're gonna start tweeting him.
I'm the youngest boy, so I'm my daddy's 4th son. That's where my Twitter handle came from. I'm his youngest son.
Okay, so I gotta go and ask then. Who wins now? And don't forget Marv is in the race. Cause we keep forgetting Marv is in the race. Who wins New Balance? Noah, Marv, or Trayvon?
Oh, Trayvon did because he has everything for him. Maybe he gonna get all the special perks. It's his building.
Colin, what you think?
So between those 3, because I bet the winner probably will be coming between those 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Trayvon probably wins. I like how he's usually does in the 60, and yeah, being at it's not your home track. He hasn't raced there yet technically, but he's trained there the most, and so those little things. I think when it's so close, like I think those little things matter. Like I think that it would be between Marv and Trayvon. I think that if Noah runs sub 6'6", if he runs 6'5", that'd be a great race. I just think it's going to be real tough to those two. And when it's that close, I'll give it to Trayvon. Just with he's at his place and he's like, no, I gotta win. Like this I can't let the facility record be held by a Nike athlete. That is what Trayvon Vermel is thinking. I cannot let Marv drop a facility record in my own facility. Exactly.
Why is Marv the most bullied man in all of U.S. track and field? Bro, why does everybody bully him, yo? What has he done to people?
I'm just saying the truth. That's what I would be thinking if I was Trayvon. I ain't letting somebody drop a facility record in my own damn facility. That ain't happening.
Yeah, that's what he's saying he's building.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm going against the grain. All right, which is gonna sound real crazy because y'all see me drinking, but I'm telling you, I'm going against the grain. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna step out on a limb. Okay, and it's a very, very. It ain't even a limb. I'm gonna step out on a branch. I'm gonna step out on a branch and say Noah wins. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm gonna step out on that branch and say Noah wins is because I'm taking in the fact that y'all said, okay, well, that's his fastest opener, and well, actually, that's his earliest opener too. I'm also going to take into account of everything that we know about Marv, Trey. They train together, finna lock horns together. Okay. I'm also going to take into the fact. I'm also going to take it to the fact of this right here. Okay. I know Marv, but I don't give a damn going there. So here's how I looked at it. I feel like he a sneaker. And how he gonna sneak it is because Lance might have did it to him, okay? When Lance retweeted back at me and was like, we right where we want to be at. Now, here's one thing I know about Lance, all right? I don't ask the question. Why is he not known to be the best sprint coach ever? Because he holds the records in the American sprints. He got them. 100, 200, he got them, okay? So we got to respect him anytime he speaks, okay? Not many words. So I'm sitting back thinking like, okay, so coach done put something out there like we working on something. Okay. Y'all done came out here like that's his fastest opener. Okay. I'm sitting here like I saw the race, but it just looked like he kind of let his brother win. I'm also sitting here saying somebody on Noah's level should be able to beat them at 60% of what he can do. So I'm gonna have to go out on that branch and that limb and say they might got something up their sleeve and shit. And
just say it.
I'm gonna go with Noah. I'm going Noah for the victory. I'm going Noah for the victory. Damn it! Y'all done heard it. Look, my shit, I must be wrong because my shit don't messed up. But anyway, I'm going Noah for the victory.
Noah?
I'm going Noah. Which is the I know. I just gave y'all all my reasons though.
So then you must also just confirming, because if you picking Noah winning the 60, that must also mean that you're gonna pick Noah Lyles. Marv must have texted Trayvon. So do you also have Noah Lyles making the team in the 100?
No.
Wait, so you have him beating two of the people
At this track me here. At this track me.
This guy is someone.
At this track me though. Only this track me. But keep going.
Let me get my full question. I want to hear you say correct or no. Let me just say my full thing, and I want to hear you say, Colin, that is correct.
Okay.
So this is what you're trying to tell me.
What's going on right now?
You're trying to tell me Noah Lyles, 200-meter specialist, who lost to his brother, like you just said, and you were like, man, he must have given up, is going to beat Trayvon Bromell and Marvin Bracey, who are known for their start, who medaled in the hundreds in the World Championship just a few months ago, at Trayvon's track.
In the 60.
In the 60.
They medaled in the
But
60 World Championship.
that same man who is going to beat those two people in the 60 is not going to make the 100-meter team at the U.S. Championship.
No, not at all. Not at all.
That makes sense.
That makes perfect sense. I just told you why. Them two gonna fight each other. And sometimes when you in the middle of a fight, prime example. If we ain't on the same level, but prime example, I'm gonna give y'all an example. And Coach know what I'm talking about. 2008 USA Indoor Championships. Me and Michael Rogers in the middle of the track battling. Guess who the freak sneaks me? And damn near sneaks Mike. Leroy Dixon in freaking lane 8 out of nowhere. Me and Mike sitting here, I got you. We've been battling all season. Leroy done snuck past. So that's what I'm saying. I'm only saying it because I feel like them two is both their first races, right? So we got to give respect, right? Noah done got his out. He done already opened up. He in the rhythm. Them two, I'm only saying like this here. Things could happen. One could slip. Trayvon toe could get stuck. It's his first race. Marv could clip himself. Got some shit to work on. And Noah and Coach been sitting there like, we really getting ready for that track meet. That's all I'm saying. It's not too far-fetched because it's lands. And then I'm going to go with what Colin be always talking about, and what y'all be talking about. He the 200-meter world record holder. American record holder. Well, damn it, he got some foot speed somewhere. And if he don't open up with his fastest time when you can't just count him out, I'm saying the other two might be rusty. If they first track meet, he might sneak them. That's all. But we get down the road, I ain't gonna pick him. But right now, I'm going Noah. Yeah, what it is.
What's he gonna run?
Shit, whatever it take to win.
Because I need to hear you say one of two things. Either Noah Lyles
He'll PR.
He'll PR?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll PR.
Yeah, Trayvon, 2021. I opened up 648 to 650.
Look here, man. Trayvon is my show. I told y'all it's my show. I said they won't say my show. I know what you did, but that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying he gonna come out and they'll PR. And he got to. That's the only way they're gonna make up for what he did.
Last year too.
That's the only way. Mom, I don't give a damn. I'm telling you too. Y'all better get your ass ready. Y'all better get ready. Cause I told y'all, Noah better sneak it. Goddamn, I don't care. Now y'all got me hyped about it. Come from me on my show where I'm talking about it. I said it. Noah gonna be ready for y'all. So y'all better strap your shoes on. Whatever shoe you wear with now, whatever, strap them up. Cause he coming. Y'all better be ready. I'm giving Noah 6'4". I'm giving him 6'4".
What is his personal? His personal best is 6'5".
Yeah, come on with it, baby. It's time.
And both of those men, did they even run? Like, let me see. Let me pull something up. The last time this man ran.
What?
You making me pull up stats now.
Damn, even my mama say I'm tripping. Even my mama say I'm tripping.
Trayvon.
No, I'm about to text. No, we gotta prove the whole world wrong, baby. Come on, I'm on your side. Don't nobody believe in you, baby. I'm with you. Noah, coach. Ray, I'm with y'all.
Bro,
the
your
whole
mama
world is
said
against
stop.
y'all. I'm
Your mama
with
said
y'all.
stop.
I'm even against my mama. I'm with y'all. Come on, Coach Lance. Come on, Noah. It's going down, baby. It's going down.
Listen, your mama said stop. You won't stop.
Yeah, your mom said you gotta chill
Your mama
out.
said stop. Mama wins. Thank you, Mama. Mama wins.
She said you going PR from third.
Next time.
Now we're going. Now I'm gonna tell you like this right here. Noah go out there and win. Don't nobody better. The show better don't even show up to the show. Don't nobody show up on the show. Noah go out here and do what I just said he's gonna do. Don't nobody show up in the comments. You two don't show up because the whole show is just gonna be ugly. I can tell you right now. Which is vice versa. Y'all gonna treat me ugly if you don't.
And runs a 6'4", then you have to have him on your 100-meter team.
I mean,
he's running 6.55.
But he got to give me another one after that though. Y'all know my thing. Yeah, give me another one. I'm only saying he's gonna win this one because of the the relatives. But I don't know. But anyway, all right, let's go switch topics. I told y'all I know we had a long show tonight, so I'm trying to get through all of it. Hey, Colin, I gotta let you take the lead on this one, baby. The NCAA.
Yep.
This weekend, Messiah Russell. Did I say her name right?
Yep, Messiah.
775. Now hold on. I want to give y'all something that my stats people gave me. Shout out to Nat. Nat got to come on the show. But this is the stats he gave me. So in that race he ran, here are her splits versus her splits and her touchdowns versus Kenny's American record. He had her at 254, American record 254, 261, 354, 363, 452, 458, 549, 554, 643, 649, 775, 772. Messiah hit the 254 and 261, but her touchdowns. And I don't do no stats. 1.00, 1.02, 0.98, 0.95, 0.97, 0.96, 0.95, 0.95, 1.31, 1.23.
Ooh, you see them 0.9s? Bro, them 0.9s is lethal, man. Them 0.9s are serious.
My stats guy say American. My stat guy says Messiah NCAA, she gonna get it with more races, touchdown times. He say, shoot, I'm saying world record. How y'all feel about that?
Look, so right now, there's a quote I think goes by from Ed Helms that says, "I wish we knew we were in the good times before we left them." Right now, we are in the good times for women's short hurdling. We are
of
the greatest collegiate women hurdlers of all time, all competing in their prime of their collegiate life right now. Like, it's not a debate. It's not a maybe. It is these. We have the three greatest collegiate sprinters of all time right now. Aaliyah Armstrong, Grace Stark, and Messiah Russell. The three greatest. Go look at the record book. That's what you're going to see. Like, it's that and Brianna Rollins. I guess that you could put in there as well as to be the top four. I guess you would say the what's it called? The Mount Rushmore of women's hurdling in the collegiate landscape. So this is like, I cannot wait because we're gonna get to see this at SECs and at NCAAs. Come on.
Yeah. Did you get the record?
I think Grace Stark is gonna finish with the record.
Ooh.
I think she's a stronger hurdler. Like, she's got all of the records. She is. If you look at the top 10, she's number one.
Well, the record. I ain't talking about collegiate because you already got talking about world record. Like, the actual world record.
Oh no! That world record. That world record 768. No. But if I had to pick one person,
768? But what did she run?
775. Now, if I had to pick one person know what I'm gonna pick?
True.
Aaliyah Armstrong.
You on Armstrong?
The hurdles, right?
Yeah.
Hurdles.
Yeah, Aaliyah Armstrong. And no one's gonna throw me off that perch. I told her at the World Championships when she made the hurdle finals. She's the next great one. She's the next great one. Yeah, Grace is still coming off an injury. Remember, she had surgery. So remember, she may not be ready yet. She's gonna be ready for outdoors. Trust me. Don't ever discount Moss Holloway. She's gonna be ready. Let me tell you something. If she comes out flaming indoor whenever she opens up, as long as she's okay, she's cleared. If you put Hearn 4, Aaliyah in 5, Messiah Russell in 6, you're gonna see the greatest 100-meter hurdle race known to man. I hope they all run clean hurdles and they don't hit it. But I got Aaliyah Armstrong.
And we're talking about on the world stage.
Only because
Not a collegiate stage.
Only because she came over surgery and we don't know what type of fitness she's in right now. That's it. Other than that, if Grace was but Aaliyah's gonna be a problem. Aaliyah Armstrong's gonna be a problem.
I seen, and first of all, since we on the hurdles, I think his phone did something. He'll be back.
Okay.
Because somebody also said, I glanced up at the comments. Shout out to my sister Lele, love her to death. She opened up this weekend. It was one of those people to where I was like, y'all keep me, y'all open up. She opened up.
She has no deal though.
Huh?
She has no deal though.
Well, technically, I can't disclose that because I work with them. But anyway, so she opened up with her fast. She opened up her fastest opener ever. So based on what we've seen her to do last year, had she been ready and not hit that hurdle, she would have medaled. And she was kicking up dust last year. Does she add up in the mix of that to where we're talking about, or actually damn near being disrespectful to her? Like, did y'all forget about me? Or are we saying that these college girls, these new mutants, are even ready for her?
Now, if you're talking about outdoor, the 100-meter hurdles.
Well, we'll go indoor and outdoor because they run an indoor.
Okay, none of the college girls are going to be at the indoor U.S. Championship, so that's really moot. But if we're talking about outdoors, let me tell you something. The women's 100-meter hurdles has been the strongest event in all the U.S. track and field for the better part of 3 Olympic cycles. It ain't even close. I don't know what happened since 2008, but since 2008, it has been wild. 4 Olympic cycles. I'm sorry, 8, 12, 16, 21, last 20. 4 Olympic cycles. The women's hurdles is the hardest team to make in all of U.S. track and field. That ain't up for debate. That's 100. So whoever make that team, World Championships is going to be a piece of cake for them because you got to go through the gauntlet. We legitimately can send a different team. And let's not forget, look, regardless of what happened, Nia Ali is still a boss, man.
I was going to get to that next. I was like, so if we talking about them, Lele, so what type of disrespect are we giving Nia now?
But what we're saying is, if anyone makes that final, they're blessed. If anyone doesn't make it out the semis, I don't look at it as a failure. It's the hardest team to make. It's the hard, dude. The U.S. 100-meter hurdle race is harder. I'm sorry, I don't care. You can debate me all day. I got facts. It's the hardest. I'd rather run in the Olympic final than to run the U.S. finals.
I'm trying to tell you.
I would rather run in the Olympic World Finals than the U.S. final. The U.S. and when the Olympic year come around, bro.
Why are we talking about hurdles though?
And the funny thing is, the hurdles has always been the last event next to the tournament.
It gotta be.
That is the hardest race in America, the women's 100-meter hurdles.
Why are we talking about the women's hurdles? Shout out to Lolo.
She set the world junior record. The world masters record.
It's not the fact that Lolo. It ain't the fact that Lolo set the world massive record. Is that if you look at the photo and the video, she was in the race. She was in the race. I mean, you know, at the end, it was like, okay, Lolo, you know, you're a little old, but she didn't look bad. Now, that's why I gotta say shout out, because that's my class, because that's our class. I'm sitting here like, when I see her on the list, I was like, your legs still work? like, damn, you personally ain't ran in forever. like, at all. 3 years, never touched the track. And then just decided to come back and do it. So.
Side note.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jasmine Camacho Queen.
To death. And her coach. Shout out, that's my ninja.
Right. But she read the room. She knew not to run for the United States.
I wouldn't.
I damn sure wouldn't.
There may be.
Man, I put on a Nigerian uniform and I was still good. What you talking about? Gone, bye.
Real talk. But Ray, you broke through. You made a team in the United States.
Yeah, and that's my whole point. Like, I made teams and I still left. Like, hell no, I'm gone, baby.
For a second, man. But think about this for a second. Them 100 meter hurdles. Jasmine knew she. Hey, I got an option.
Out of here.
My mama, what? Oh, mama, you can speak. Oh. You can speak Puerto Rico.
Deuces.
And
then I was over. Me and Colin both. We was over there at the track meet in Puerto Rico. I was when she did her little interview thing for the kids before then. It was funny as hell because she didn't speak. She couldn't speak a lick. Not a lick. Not even a little bit. She's sitting there like, what they say? Yeah, I'm just happy to be out here, be Puerto Rican.
She know all the curse words.
No, every curse word, but can't speak none. So, and you can't even forget about her either this year in the hurdle. Man, damn. These women hurdles. I'm getting out about that. Julian Alfred, world leader. You know what's funny? And you know what? We really got to start. We've been doing it, but the women, y'all better get together. The women been taking over spotlights because the world leader only lasted for like an hour. Like literally. Dina asked for world leader. Woo, she on fire. And here comes Julian. No, you're not. Damn. Like literally. So my question is this right here. Based on what we've seen from her last year at NC's, like shout out to my sis MJ. You know, she snuck MJ. Based on what we've seen from her last year, her capabilities, putting that with, because like how y'all say about Noah, if Noah running that fast, do I put him on the team now? Yada yada yada. Based on what she just did, is she now a legitimate, real damn threat in that 100 outside?
Talking for a world team?
Man, yes.
No, she's
Jamaican.
No, she's not. She's from
No, I thought she was she's American.
She gets a straight buy. She gets a straight buy into the championship because she's from one of those small islands.
I thought she was American.
Right now. No, it's not. It's a very, very tiny nation.
Like I think.
Oh shit! Okay.
Lucia.
St. Lucia. She from St. Lucia.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
She gets a straight. Hey, she bypassed goal and she goes straight to Budapest.
Ooh, that's scary.
It took her all year. It took her all year to break that collegiate record. And she was young, so her body didn't know how to respond. Coming back in the finals of the 60s, she ran fast in the prelims, faster in the finals out there in Albuquerque. She ran fast in Birmingham. So all this, she did in Albuquerque. She broke the collegiate record in Birmingham on what's notoriously known as a slow track. Okay? So she did it already. She's older, she's stronger, she's more mature, and she's healthy. As long as she's healthy, it gets Coach Flo with nobody got. I want her to get through the collegiate season. I'm pretty sure if she doesn't have to do the 4x4s and all that, which I think she does because she runs on the 4x4. But let's say she doesn't have to. she's gonna threaten the collegiate record again in the 60.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna even disrespect Sha'Carri 1075. But she's gonna run one of the fastest times ever run in collegiate history in the 100. That 1075 was magical, but it was done where? It was done in Austin with NCs.
Well, but at the same time, again, that 1075 I don't like because we got a 9.8 that day. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't see that again from him. We had so much shit that day that we didn't see again. So let's go there then. Outside of your boy Grant, outside of him, name one person who ran faster that track meet on that day and they repeated it over and over again.
Sha'Carri came back the following year, ran 1072 at Mount Sac.
Another track I don't like. Give me somebody else. No, I don't trust that track either. I don't trust that track. I don't trust that track either. No, don't trust it. And wasn't that a windy 1072 that she did then?
No.
It was legal?
Yeah.
Nike did that. I don't believe it. I don't believe Nike did that.
Ray don't trust nothing.
My bad. I throw it in the group chat. My bad with the whole Colorado thing. My bad. That's on me.
Yo, Ray has some local high school tracks. Last track you no, I don't trust that track. You know right there? You know
I would have to go back and go look at that final. I have to go back and go look. So I can't remember off the top of my head. So my apologies.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I mean, I was part of those tracks. That's why I be like, shit, I don't know, because I know I'm fast, but I ain't that fast. I ain't Mammo Sweden fast. You know, so I be having that little instant, like, I don't know, man. But, you know, I ran 9.9 in Kansas at Wichita State with a 2.1. How I do that? But anyway, you know, so I don't trust a lot of these tracks. But anyway, moving on past that, I'm going to say this right here. I think that she probably will upset in a whole lot of people and make a whole lot of people mad this year. Because that was my pick. That was my pick last year for 100 meter dash at outdoor. No, even me, you know, I just keep 100. You know, me and MJ, you know, that's my sis. But that's my pick then. You know, based on what she did indoors. Now, I think I ain't gonna say if because I know they are. I think she's gonna be all right at the World Championships, and she may, if they play her season right. Nothing's breaking up that 3, but if they play her season right, she can get top 5. She can get 4, 5, 4 or 5. Because that's what y'all racing for.
I will tell you right now, I really don't see anyone beating her in the 100 meters on the collegiate level. I just don't see it.
No, collegiate level at all. I mean, look here. We got to go on and put it out there now. You know, and it's all love. But we had, you know, people like Melissa, my sister, opened up this weekend, some other people that she gonna race against. So is there anything to be worried about when you're looking at opponents that are in your same age group or whatever running that fast that you know is a competitor of yours?
Could you rephrase that? I'm not.
So like take like my sister, like Melissa, right? She opened up this weekend, right?
Okay, I get you. Is Melissa nervous about
take Mary Beth? Mary Beth opened up this weekend. Well, she opened up a month ago, but she also ran this weekend. But then Julian Alpha opened up way faster. But if we just put it into context, they had to race her last year. And even again, we'll go with Melissa and lost to her. So now the question be, is it time for them to get worried? Like, shit, we all opened up, but damn.
I don't think it's time to be nervous, but I think it's time to recognize. Like, you can recognize like, oh shit, like that's a fast race. Like that's really good. I think it's like way too early to be like, okay, I'm jamming the panic button right now. But yeah. I think it's perfect time to be like, all right, like I need to be making sure I'm taking my stuff seriously because there's this woman out in Texas right now who's dropping crazy times. So yeah, I don't think it's and like Melissa or Twanisha or any of them should be panicking based on what Julian just did, but they definitely got to check in.
I wouldn't use the panic button, but here's the thing that I would say, like I always be talking about when it comes to opening up. you may be opening up in a Nike uniform or a Puma uniform or whomever, a Reebok uniform, but you're still opening up the same time they opening up. So your season can't progress no faster or slower than their season can because y'all both opened up at the same damn time. So either you got to catch up or they got to fall off. That's my thing. I'm not saying worry, but I'm going to go with what you're saying, Colin. Like, you definitely got to pay damn attention now. Like, now you got to pay attention. Like, oh, shit, okay. Okay, all right. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. Well, maybe I need to goddamn hit the weight room a little harder or something, or because my whole thing is I'm okay with opening up early. All right. I mean, hell, Trayvon did it last year, right?
You said you're okay with opening up early.
Hold on, let me finish. I'm gonna explain to you. No, I hate it. It's the dumbest thing ever. Okay, now let me finish what I'm saying. I'm okay with it if you open up at 60% and still damn near win. Take for example, Trayvon did last year. All right, he opened up, but we all could see that, bro. Did you just start working out last week? I can accept that. I can totally accept that because I'm opening up, but I've only been training a month, and I'm going to give you this. That's completely different from I started in September or October, and I'm sharp-ish now. Nah, that's different because you can look at people and be like, no, you ain't really been doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because we go back to that race last year, we can all say Coleman fought in that race from start to finish to beat Trayvon. Trayvon was just kind of like going through the motions, literally like going through the motions. I almost won off the motions, meaning I'm not even opening up. I'm coming to get my check. That's different than I'm finna race this weekend in indoor. Don't do that shit. So that's my gripe about opening up early. Are you running because, look, on my worst day, I'm going to beat you? Or are you running because I got to get fast? Two different opens up. And for me, if you're a pro and you running indoor, I'm finna beat you on my worst day. Because what that says is, if I can't beat you now, don't open up then. Because pros shouldn't be ready right now. That's the whole thing behind that. You shouldn't be ready right now. So, shoot. We'll get past that because we waiting on T. T says she want to come on real fast. So, so we still to my openers. Terrence Laird opened up this weekend.
666.
666. He came out of nowhere and finally ran for us.
Gonna be a New Balance too.
So,
who's you training with?
See, that's a mystery.
I don't know.
I just told you it's a mystery. 666 though. The 666, is that anything for us to even be like, ooh?
Yeah, because of the circumstances. Because this man hasn't raced in, like, I think he put out an Instagram tweet and the caption said 563 days. So, has this guy really not raced in 563 days? I don't think it's been that long. All right.
Last time he ran was the year he won the 100 at NCAAs. 2021
NCAAs. That has been so. Yeah, might have been.
Yeah,
so it's been like to drop a race that's dang near your PR on your opener, like after being away from the sport for so long and probably going through a bunch of mental, physical, emotional, whatever type stuff, and dropping time like that.
So y'all saying it's promising, but it's you.
I feel good about it. Yeah.
What's promising?
I need to see more. I need to see more from him before it's one race. But I think he's now in that conversation for the 200 now and the 100. Like, he can make the team because we saw people had him potentially making the team after his NCAA championship, and because he was running like dang near world lead time.
In the 200, we're not talking about the 100. We're talking in the 200.
In the 100, he ran.
No. Stop it, Tyler. I don't give a damn. Stop it. He's not making team in the 100. Go back to the 200. Okay, we can talk about that. He's not making team in the 100.
This guy just ran 666.
Don't care.
He went off the track for 2.5 years.
Sir. After 2.5 years, you come back to the track. We love you to death. 666. But y'all want to give me gripe about Noah win it next weekend against some 6'4" people, and here you come talking about he could possibly make a team when his PR 6'6". Sir, take it back.
It's good that he's back. Don't you also say you're also the same man that says like the second you run sub 10, that's when your body clock starts. And so
that's what it starts.
2 years like that, you haven't ran those miles. Isn't that what you say? His body hasn't ran these miles that all these other men have.
Hey, which team you talking about? Which event you think you're gonna make?
Who, me?
No, I'm just saying. I said it puts him in the conversation to make both teams.
Nah, he ain't not in the conversation to make both teams. Nah, he's not in the conversation. He's not in the conversation. He's not in the conversation. 200 may be the conversation. And that's you see me straight like maybe the conversation. 100, not even 100, not even on a relay.
100, no chance.
He don't even make the relay team. Sir, do we need to call them names out that he got to go through?
Hey, listen, you have a better chance of finding the ice skating rink.
No, sir, no.
Yes or no?
Sir, I'm going to give him the finals in lane 1. That's what I'm going to do on time.
If you win the final, then you have a chance. You got a better chance than the billion other people that ain't in that final.
Sir, do we need to start these names? You need to stop it.
You have a chance by definition.
Colin, the only chance he got is lose. Bad.
In the final, you got a chance.
Colin. Coleman, Curly, Mel, Brady. Those are the 4 spots.
And Noah still in that thing.
Make you think that he can do it again?
Who?
What has Coleman done last year? What race were you like? Coleman's.
Okay, hold on. I'm glad you said that. I said last year, none of these races is gonna be the races that he's gonna be ready. But let's not neglect the fact that he still made the finals. He still finished in the top 6 on a bad year. So this year gonna be even better. He ain't going backwards. He's not going backwards.
You think the Laird's gonna be going backwards too?
Watch this, Laird.
If Coleman didn't have the bye, does he make the team?
In the 100,
if Coleman didn't have the bye, does he make the team last year?
That 9.8 he ran in the semi. I said, yeah,
he could possibly make it. And I kept saying last year, he's just not in shape. He ain't gonna be ready this year. So this year coming up, now Larry got a long way to go. Cause come on, baby. I ain't know Larry. I love the kid. I love him. Boy, you talking about making this 100-meter dash team in America right now? These boys just tasted. Last year, they just tasted success.
This is my thing. You got 4 spaces, right? Because the USA has 4 spaces for Worlds this year. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And so if you can make the final, you now have a 50-50 chance at getting in. Because you just got to be top. You just got to beat 4 other people. Now, that's saying a lot. It's saying a lot.
No, you're asking a lot. It's not saying a lot, Colin. You're asking a lot. Look at what you're asking him to go do.
Right.
Do you remember what happened? Wait a minute. Do you remember what happened at the World? Let's say what happened in the World Championships in the 110-meter hurdle finals? What happened?
Grant, come on, last year?
Last year, what happened?
Parchman got hurt.
And then what happened?
Grant won.
All right. And what happened right before that?
False start.
So 2 people, the top 2.
Oh my God! That's what you're relying on, Kevin.
That's what I'm saying. That there's a chance.
That's what you're relying on.
I'm telling you, if you're in
okay,
Colin,
Colin, for you to be such a statistical person, for you of all people to be so statistical, and you come with that BS. Talking about somebody could possibly catch a hamstring pull like Mike and just come on, baby.
You can make a final. You can make a team.
Colin,
even T said you're crazy. Even T said you're crazy as hell.
You are hedging your bets. You're pulling the Ray right now. You're hedging.
What you mean?
What are we talking about?
Listen.
Well, you so disrespectful.
If they all make the finals, the odds of somebody false starting pulling up all this stuff, that's going to be a rarity to happen. That's not something that happens all the time. It was a one-off. If all 8 men make the final, okay, You are sitting here trying to convince us and the rest of the world, because is worldwide, that he's gonna take either Fred's spot.
I don't know what I'm saying.
He's gonna take Marvin's spot.
Fred is guaranteed, so he doesn't need to take Fred's spot.
Okay, coach. Take Fred off. Keep naming them. Take Fred off, coach. Keep going.
So he's gonna take out Marvin, Trayvon, Coleman, and I even take you a step further. He's gonna take out Michael Williams.
Noah gonna be in that 100 too.
Hold on. Michael Williams may not show up at NCs, but that
What happened the last time they raced?
Hold on.
Listen
to me. He may not show up at NCs, but he seems to always show up at USAs, and he always get nipped out at the line of not making those teams.
What happened the last time that those two raced? Terrence Laird was holding up the freaking championship.
What did I say, Colin? What did I say? He may not show up at NCs, but he always show up at USA. You don't make a US team from NCs, baby. He always shows up at USA. The Olympic trials of USA, he always shows up. He runs the best race at that time. Maybe it's a training cycle. I don't know. Maybe it's a training cycle. I'm telling you right now, you have a better chance of finding a beach home in Boise, Idaho, before he makes the world team in the 100. Now we talk about the 200.
Y'all are making it seem like I'm picking him to make the team.
Well, we didn't make you made it seem like that, sir.
No.
What are you talking about? We made it seem like that.
Go back to the tape and listen to what I said.
Well, we ain't there, man. We're gonna get there. We can't rewind the tape, but keep going.
Now the 200, he has a better shot.
He got a. I said 200. 200. Colin, I'm with you. I'm with you. Like I'm with you. Like hey, because I ain't gonna argue with you. Undone. No, sir, no. No, sir, not this year, sir. Not this year, baby. Not this year, baby. Not this year.
I have a better chance chilling at a KKK rally.
Not opening over 666. Not opening over 666. That's a long way to go. That's a long way to go.
Let's be fair. 666. I don't like. Let's be honest. That's his first race in the cup in almost a year and a half. Got to give him credit.
I'm just glad he's back running more than anything.
That's a PB for him, right?
Yeah.
Because it's
PB.
I thought somebody said the PB.
Oh, okay. 65. Okay.
65.
Okay.
So basically, in order for him to finish in the top 3, he got to cut off a whole 1/10 of a second of what he's done in the 60 to keep up with the guys who already can run 6.4. So basically, he got to cut off a 1/10 to keep up with them, and then be in the race with them. It's not happening, sir. I wish him the best of luck. We're not hating. He'll make the finals. I'm gonna give him lane 1 or 8. But this year he ain't gonna finish in that top 6.
Oh, and I forgot about Eli Hall.
I'm not. That's why I'm saying, telling you, he can't make that top 6. He gonna make the finals though, Colin. 100%. He gonna make the finals. But
Eli Hall.
Not that top 6.
So Eli Hall, and know how crazy Fred Curley is. Fred Curley will run the finals because Fred don't care. Fred is a savage. He's on savage mode.
Fred gonna run the finals. Fred ain't not running. I'm gonna tell you that now.
It doesn't matter if he runs.
So
it really don't. It don't matter.
But we all know Fred is 3 cents short of a dime, which makes him the most dangerous man on the planet.
Okay, well watch this then. Watch this right here. Colin,
short of a dime. Does
Mike Rogers make the top 3 this year?
No.
He ran 666.
Yeah.
He over the same thing Larry made. Why he can't get the same thing? How you gonna say no so bad? Nope.
His dividend Mike is 40. Larry is like
Hey, first of all, shout out to Mike because I don't care what y'all say. At the end of this season, to Ray Edwards, I'm just gonna put it out there. Mike Rogers is one of the greatest track and field athletes ever. I don't give a damn nobody to say. Mike Rogers is one of the greatest track and field athletes ever. The reason why I say Mike Rogers,
I didn't post it. You can stop commenting where the Bowerman list is. I'll post it later. All right, I'm done.
Oh, okay, he gonna post it later. Mike Rogers is by far one of the greatest track and field athletes of our time. I don't give a damn what nobody say. The man ain't broke no world records. Okay, he ain't won no 100-meter dash medals. He ain't made no Olympic medals. He ain't got none of that shit, right? None of it. But what he has is the one thing that I'm about ready to say no other sprinter has ever had, which is a career of this shit. Like from start to finish for decades. I've never been suspended. I've never had these whereabout issues. I've never done nothing but run. And damn it, either I'm making a team or I'm in the finals.
18 years, bro.
18 fucking years. Think about it. 18 years I spiked up and ran either 10-0 or sub 10. 18 years. Well, first year was 10-1. After that, 10-0, 9, 10-0, 9, 10-0, 9. The decades that he done went through of athletes. Like, he done ran with the Moes, Safas, the Justins, the Tysons, and now the new generation, the Freds.
He ran in every great sprinters era that we
every single one.
He came in towards the tail end of the Mo era. He was running during the Gatlin era. He was running during the Bolt era and the Bolt and the Safa era, the Tyson era. Dog, somebody who's a walking encyclopedia of saying that I've seen it all. Seen it all, bro.
Is that man? Is that man? Is that man? We're gonna get to that. Is that man? Like I told him, I said, boy, if you won one more year, I'm damned about a big switch of the greatest of all time, sir. Cause like how in the hell? Cause the reason why I'm saying is because what is driving you? Literally, what is driving you to wake up and even want to do it when you don't even have to anymore?
His whole camp retired.
Coach damn near retired too.
The whole camp retired.
Nobody running no more.
Amazing. That's my little bro, man. That's my little bro, man. I love that boy.
Yeah, man. That's shout out to Mike, man. Like this season to me is like if Mike Rogers just keep running, every time he run is a victory to me. Like, bro, you is out there. Every time you spike up is a victory. If you just make it to USA champs, that's a victory. If you make another damn finals, bro, just at that point, me personally, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you win, you lose, it's gonna feel the same. Like literally, if you win, it's gonna be like, how the hell that happened? Testing. But I'm just saying, no matter what, but I gotta call this out because somebody did say something, and he paid money for that comment. Rico Too Hot. We appreciate your $2. When everybody, whatever this YouTube thing pay us, we're gonna make sure all three of us get all 4, 5 of us get our money. Rico says that right there. Why are you guys forgetting about our baker, which is Ronnie Bacon? Ronnie gon' bake 'em. Why are we forgetting about Ronnie gon' bake 'em? I'm gonna let y'all two go.
Because he hasn't raced in a little while. Like that's what happens when you don't do something. Like people just naturally don't talk about you as much. Like people didn't talk about Terrence Laird until right now, very recently, because you're gone from the sport for a little bit. Like when you leave from an event, you're just not talked about, and he didn't compete at all last season. So I think that's why. Like it's not like he can't do anything. It's like you just didn't compete. We don't have enough information to debate on him. It's really what you're saying, Colin. Like, but we can't even put no input on it because we ain't forgot about him. But it's like, well, what can we talk about? There's no cement. The cement's dry right now. I need to wait for there to be more cement so I can. Yeah. I've seen him on lives, talked with him on lives, but he hasn't competed yet, so I can't say anything. Yeah, and of course, that's my boy. He down the street. Shout out to him because he looked out for me when I had an athlete down there in Fort Worth, and the athlete was in town and needed somewhere to work out. And then they was like, man, anybody down here in the Fort Worth area? I was like, maybe my boy Ronnie gonna bake him up. I hear my boy Ronnie gonna bake him up. Ronnie gonna bake him like, look here, don't worry about it. We got him. Put him through. Let him into the gym that he worked out at, took care of him, everything. So shout out to Ronnie. Like off the track, Ronnie is the awesome person. Like that dude is amazing. If y'all ain't following Ronnie, you need to be following Ronnie on his social media. Because at least, I'm saying it's bad about any other athletes, but at least Ronnie is actually building his brand off the track. That dude is dropping all type of videos, workout videos,
tip videos, like drills, like do this, do that. Like, here's how you get fast. He's somebody that's actually doing it while he's doing it. So shout out to Running for that. Like, man, y'all already know Running gonna make him. We ain't got nothing but love for Running, but we ain't forgot about him, but he got to give us something. Shit, he got to give us something, give us something that we can talk about. Then we'll get back to it, But again, based on that, this is Ronnie's MO though.
But
this is his MO.
I will say the only reason why Ronnie, no one really talks about Ronnie because Ronnie can't stay healthy, man. He can't stay healthy. I can't tell you the last time Ronnie has literally stringed together 2 consecutive years without an injury. It was like he was every other year. And after some point, the injury is going to take its toll. And it's going to shut that central nervous system down, and it's going to be bad. He's a super, super, super talented athlete. The man can run anything from the 60 to the 400.
Mm-hmm.
One of the few 100-meter sprinters that I know that does 500s. Even though I know Dennis Mitchell camp, they do that too.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the few. Because he's a court. Remember, he came into TCU as a 400-meter runner.
Mm-hmm.
He had to drop down. Remember, he was splitting 44-1, 44-0 on relays like it was nothing. He was a really talented guy. He just got to stay healthy, man. The minute he stay healthy, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. If anyone who I thought can break the world record in the 60 would have been him. If he showed the talent, the exploits.
I think he missed his opportunity at Tokyo. Personally, I think that was his best year. That was his best season. That's when he was snapping. I think he missed his opportunity at Tokyo. I don't personally think that we will see that running again. Not saying that he ain't gonna be a force. Like, he's still gonna be in the mix. Like, even the 100, we got, like I said, we can't count him out. But that year, Tokyo, man, my money was on Running gonna make him to get a medal. Man, you couldn't tell me nothing else. So, we'll just sit back and wait. I got Coleman making the team. I don't tell y'all. I got Coleman in my top 3 this year. Well, let me say it right. I got Coleman in my top 4 because Fred gonna run. But I got Coleman making the team and going on to Budapest this year. And that's your 4. Your relay gonna consist of Coleman, Bracey, Fred, Trayvon. There's your relay. All right, y'all. We don't hit that 2-hour marker. I feel like I just checked my list and I think I covered everything we were supposed to cover. Did I miss anything? Important?
I had some quick update to talk about.
Go ahead.
I'm surprised you didn't put this in here, actually. The World Athletics and the collegiate meets. You know about this?
Don't. That's why. Come on with it, baby.
Oh, here we go.
I'm sure you do. So what World Athletics has done, World Athletics has updated its what counts to actually be posted on World Athletics and count towards qualifying for a team. So now, if a meet is not on the World Athletics calendar currently, it is not going to count towards qualifying for World Athletics meets. And if you look at what meets those are,
Nationals,
it's essentially all of the collegiate races. So Ish Cone, if you look up on World Athletics, who's the world?
He ain't on there.
He ain't there. And if you look up his profile, if you look up Ish's profile to see it's on his profile. Nope. World Athletics doesn't even recognize that Ish ran a 5-1. It's as if that race has never happened. They're doing their very best to complete. And people are wondering, why are they doing this? It's clear why they're doing this. Because they don't want college athletes to be in their competitions. And they want to more professionalize the races. So you have to compete at these meets. And if you don't compete at these meets, then you're not going to get on in our races. That is what they're trying to do. This is what Ray was talking about last year. That's why he's sipping his wine, for those of you that aren't sure why he's doing that.
Hey, shout out to Ray State. So let me make sure I put this in Alabama terms. Come from the country. You know, Colin just gave it to y'all in the legitimate terms, the way he do, you know. In Alabama terms, basically, if your ass is in college, you ain't going to the World Championships. That's pretty much what that is. If you were in college, you can cancel it, Jack. You is not going no further than NCAA because we're not giving you nowhere to even qualify at all. It don't matter if you what you do. We don't give a damn if you go break the world record. If you break the world record, Texas relays don't even matter. We ain't even gonna post it.
So let me ask you something. What if they go to USA's and they qualify?
No, so there are still some college races that it counts. Like they're few and far between. It's not every single one.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about that. But keep going.
It's most of them. It's not every single one, but it's most college races. They don't accept it, and it goes the same for pros. Like if you're a pro and you race at a college race that doesn't count for,
it won't count.
Your event.
I love it.
So,
I love it.
So basically, the only college meets I can think that's gonna count, Mount Sac.
Yeah, because that's a Nike meet. That's gonna count.
Penn relays.
But then you can't run past that pen.
True. If he does it right, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna do it the right way, either Tom Jones or Florida relays.
No. Hell no.
You think
no, hell no. No.
They gonna get that meet sanctioned?
They ain't gonna get that. That'll look like sanction that one.
All right, fair enough.
The other two, I can give you them two. I can give you them two for sure.
Drake
is very possible. Drake is definitely very possible. Drake is another one that's possible. I could go with that because those meets, even though they're college meets, over the years, it's really been pushed more toward the pros. PN Relay has been pushed toward the pros, but the colleges are there. Drake Relays pushed toward the pros, but the colleges are there. So those two, I can see that happening. I could definitely see those two. I could definitely see those.
Let me tell you something. This reminds me of what the state of New York tried to do to New York City in all the sports. The kids up north, they couldn't win any state championships, which is why they banned New York City from the state title, from the football state championships. Where everyone was like, hold up, time out. They tried to ban New York City from the basketball state championship.
Oh,
that's
breaking news. This is from I don't know if they want me to say the name, but
don't get no sources. No sources.
An athlete says that Mount Sac is not on the world continental schedule anymore.
Oh shit. Well, there you have it.
Shout out to that athlete. If you want me to say your name, just message
Appreciate
me.
that. But damn. Oh well. So much for that. Damn, I love it.
Colin and Ray, y'all gotta do more digging.
I love it. I don't want to do no digging. I just want to keep smiling. Keep separation. Y'all stay over there.
Hey, you know what
y'all stay over there.
You know what that's gonna mean? You know what that's gonna mean? The U.S. is gonna get destroyed at the World and Olympics if the collegiate athletes ain't there.
Sir.
Murdered.
Sir, no. The only reason why it worked last year because it was on American soil, sir.
Curb stomped.
That's the only reason why. At a traditional world championship, there are no college kids doing anything
Get
like
ready.
that. You're going to catch one or two, sir.
Them 4x4s. Get ready to see more frequent L's.
Anyway. Okay. We got to get on this topic because I actually forgot about that.
Yeah.
Did y'all didn't see that?
No.
What?
No.
What? Otto lost it. Otto went to his root, Jack. Yeah. What? Man, I need to find the tweet. Hold on, because I saw, because Otto stuff popped up. I ain't even gonna find the tweet. I'm just gonna sum it up. Otto went in RG3 like, bruh, go sit down somewhere in the corner. This ain't what you do. You stay over there doing a little Rudy Poo NCAA meets. This is real deal over here. This Sugar Night over here. Bro, like I'm trying to figure out myself. So I'm glad. Shout out to Mbojum for another $10 that we appreciate that, sir. We appreciate that. But yeah, Otto Bolden, they beefing, sir. What? Go to Twitter. What? Go look at Otto Twitter. I don't know if he deleted it yet. The brand might have made him delete it. But Otto went off. Like what was like completely out of Otto character. Like when I say Otto put the NBC down, Otto put the NBC down. And then he was like, yo, ESP. But look, go look it up. See if y'all find it. It's gone. See, I told you. I knew he was gonna take it down. Otto went reckless. Like I'm telling y'all, I saw it.
Wait, hold on, time out. What? Hold on, time out. Kobe. Because I didn't know who this kid was. I had to find out who he was.
Oh, he went reckless. Otto said, man, forget this. Yeah, Otto and when I say Otto and RG3 beefing, I'm gonna have to go with a strong yes because
here we go.
Read it.
Let me see if I can find the beginning of this thing. All right, here we go. So this is Otto Bolden. This is at least one of the tweets. He says at RG3, so he ats him.
RG3.
Yeah.
So after one NCAA championship broadcast, you're on podcast throwing shade. Stay in your lane and keep my name out your mouth. You're actually starting to believe your own hype. Oh, and maybe you say Jigaboo on ESPN this year, like you did last year.
Like, come on, baby. I said, okay, hold on. Otto went back like, boy, I'm Trinidad. Don't forget now.
Hey, what was this?
Hey, it was the weekend.
1-15. You have to go to his tweets and replies. Go to tweets and
replies. Yeah. Otto went back to Trinidad and Tobago on him. Like, look here, bud. Look, you understand your place? I don't know what you think this is.
What did RG3 say?
That's my thing.
Like, he was on a podcast. I didn't know he was on a podcast saying stuff.
That part I ain't heard. All I know is I saw that tweet that you just read. I was like, oh shit, what they done did? And if anybody can find how it started, let us know. But I don't know how you missed it, but when I read that, I was like, oh, that's the Island Auto. That is not NBC Auto. That is not RG3. What did you do? What did you say? Like to bring that out of him? Like literally, like to get somebody. When you get somebody off their rocker and out of their character to tweet at you, you really hit a nerve. Like
that's also how you know. See, look.
Wait, I'm looking. I can't find it.
It's better to be talked about than to be forgotten.
That is true.
RG3 knows how to be talked about.
That is true.
It's on RG3. It's on RG3's joint.
No, go to Otto Bolden and go to Otto Bolden's tweets and then click the button that says tweets and replies because it's naturally on tweets. You have to go to tweets and replies. I can send it. I'll send it in our little chat too.
Oh,
you see it?
Yeah.
So
yeah, they got commentator beef going on right now.
I'm trying to beef with some commentators. Come on now.
We stay beefing on the show. What you talking about? We stay beefing. Coach, I told you, Otto, as you read it, Otto, bro, I told you. That's Otto Bolden, not NBC Otto. That's if I see you, I might say it to you, Otto. I need to know what the hell did. That's our research. We gotta go find that out. Like, and we'll talk about it in our own private group and probably next week too, though. I want to know what the hell RG3 said. Yeah, what was he on? What did he say to make Otto snap back like that? Like, what did he say?
Make those niggas so mad.
Hey, oh God! Like, what did you say to make them niggas so mad? Like, what did you say?
Ain't you cool with Otto?
Who, me?
Yeah.
You effing right.
So go ask him.
You think I ain't?
Hey,
you think I ain't? Hold on, I mean do that. Yeah, you know what? Ooh. Yeah, we gotta make that happen. We got to make that happen. We got to
So what happened? So how did the Kobe kid?
I don't even know how he got in it.
What, Kobe was involved in this beef?
Yeah.
Kobe raced well, and that person wanted to talk about.
I don't.
Kobe. I didn't know, and this is the first time I'm hearing of any of this. I didn't know of any of this stuff was going on. So
yeah, I can't tell you. Yeah, I had to tell basis on it because I'm glad that Embolden did that because no, Kobe, he was just saying that the kid ran good, but it ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm glad he brought that up though because I wanted to talk about it tonight to ask y'all, did y'all see Otto snapping? So I'm glad that he did that because like I really have forgot to put it in here. Well, put it this way, I can't take the credit for it. Excuse me. I don't really do the show topics. I've never done it, okay? But that was one thing that I should have told my people to put in there because I forgot to bring that up. Like, man, I ain't never seen Otto lose it like that, like ever. Like, Otto's always, upright. I mean, off the track, Otto was Otto. But the one thing I say is Otto has always been professional. When it comes to tweeting, NBCing, he's always been professional.
That is that last chance San Jose City College Otto Bowling. Otto Bowling's a JUCO product, people.
He is
from Trinidad, by the way in New York, by the way in California. That is that JUCO San Jose City College Otto. Yeah, not the UCLA Otto. That was JUCO Otto.
Yeah, Otto goddamn snap back quick.
Wow.
Woo, yeah, we had to find out what's going on. All right, y'all, look at we don't hit that marker. I knew it was gonna be a long show tonight. I knew it wasn't gonna be 2 hours. We had way too much to cover. So we appreciate y'all as always for being in here this long with us. I ain't like this is the first long show we done had. Usually we got 2.5, 3 hours. But I've been trying to keep track of it to keep us at 2 hours. But like I said, tonight we had to go a little longer. So appreciate human experience for coming on here and blessing the game and dropping jewels. And I hope that all y'all athletes are actually paying attention to what they're saying and go just check those people out. Because it ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna hurt you to learn some shit from them. It ain't gonna hurt you. Colin, what you got for?
Nothing much. I'm gonna be at New Balance Grand Prix on the 5th, whatever it is.
Hey, Colin, don't go to jail. Don't go to jail, because I ain't gonna come back yet.
I ain't gonna go to jail.
Don't go in there trying to take no photos. Don't go in there trying to bring your cameras.
I know what I can do. I know what I can't do. And I am not going to do what I can't do. Because I really do appreciate the New Balance Grand Prix people. Because they invited me to the grand opening of their facility. Like, exclusive event. They reached out to me. And so you do not bite the hand that feeds you. That's why I asked them all these questions. Like, hey, can I do this? Can I not do this? You can't do that? Cool. Fine.
Cool, ain't got a problem with it. Smart man.
I'll follow your rules, but
why y'all don't teach your girl that? But anyway, keep going.
Yeah, so super excited to be there. Hopefully gonna do some content. Yes, I did get a press pass. I'm allowed to do the media or the mix zone interviews, so I'm gonna be doing that. I connected with a few of the athletes that are gonna be there. Let them know, hey, I'm gonna be at the track meet if you guys want to do content before or after. Because I'm going to get there early and I'm leaving the next day. So hopefully I'll do some of that. And then same with Milrose. I'll be at the Milrose games as well, which is the following weekend. I'll be doing some live interviews, things like that. So keep a lookout for my Instagram and I'll be posting that stuff. And that's mostly what I'm doing.
Make sure you get Noah's post-race interview after he wins, okay?
Yeah. And I'll say, did you see where Ray said that you was going to win? I'll get all that.
Noah watched the show. He know I called it. Coach, what you got for him besides Noah victory?
Hey, man. Hey, listen, man. Everybody go support track. Go support Collins Track World News. Go support our sis. She's doing big things in the Armory, man. Everybody continue to support Ray. And continue to support the platform, man. Get the likes up so we can hit the algorithm and we can get this thing rolling in. And get it bigger. Ray got some things planned, man, which it's super dope. Can't announce all that stuff, but just be on the lookout, man, and just keep supporting track and field, man. That's it.
100%. All right, before I get off here, before we let everybody go,
let me and Colin just have this moment. Let me and Colin have.
I can't.
Hey, you see the San Francisco game?
Let's go, Birds! Come on.
First of all,
the Cowboys are gonna Cowboys.
First of all, okay. First
off, you almost got Zeke killed. Okay, the Cowboys are gonna Cowboy. You lost to not only the third string quarterback, you lost to Mr. Irrelevant, who, by the way, is an Iowa State alum. Shout out to Brock Purdy. Okay, you got sent home by Mr. Irrelevant. It's the first time in the 102-year history of the NFL that Mr. Irrelevant has sent a team home. Goodbye. Gone. Adios. 1, 2, 3. And go.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say something. I don't appreciate Colin at all. Okay. I'm just put that out there. He's the first hater. All right. It was almost like before the game was over with, he was already everywhere. Twitter, in our little group chat, everywhere. How about them Cowboys, right? How about them Cowboys? Okay, first of all, I told y'all, all right? I said it. The Cowboys will beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's what they did. But then I said, I don't think they're going to get past San Francisco.
I need to see those receipts, right? I don't believe
I'm still looking for them.
You're still looking for them because
Still looking for them. Now, I got my people. They going back into stuff, but that's what I said, all right? Now, I had a strong, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I can't even lie. Do y'all know how I fell out the couch last night? How in the F are you going to lose to Purdy? Who the hell is Purdy? Who the hell is Purdy? I don't give a damn about nothing else. I don't give a damn about the San Francisco 49ers. I don't give a damn about, I don't care about nothing. Who is Purdy? How do you lose to Purdy? Purdy. Forget the 49ers. I take losing the 49ers. Ain't no problem losing the 49ers. How do you lose to somebody named Purdy, who's the third string quarterback? The third string quarterback.
So Purdy can beat the Cowboys, but Terrence Laird can make the 100 team, huh?
I don't like that kid. The one that just walked off the screen. You know what? Show over with. I don't want to talk to y'all no more. Y'all are some of the most disrespectful people I've ever met. We still are grieving, okay? We're not grieving about the loss. We're grieving about Dak. Because we still trying to figure out how in the hell we gave you $95 million for that shit. You did it to us again. You know how many damn times we done said, we believe in Dak. We believe in Dak. And then here come Dak. You lose the damn. I could have played better than that. I could have quarterback better. I'm not losing no damn Purdy. I don't give a damn. It's all about I'm not losing to Purdy. Y'all can ask the whole game. I'm saying watching the game with everybody. I'm like, there's no way in hell we can lose somebody named Purdy. The whole game, that's all I kept saying. There's no way we can lose somebody named Purdy. There's no way we're gonna lose to somebody named Purdy. He didn't go to LSU. He didn't go to Auburn. He didn't go to Texas. He didn't go to Oregon. He didn't win no Heisman. He didn't get no damn award. I know he's your alumni. I don't give a damn. I'm finna finish my rap before I get out here. He didn't go to no major powerhouse. We never heard this kid ever.
Wow, really?
He didn't even go where Deion was at, or where Deion going to now. He came from Iowa State, the Cyclones.
Oh, first of all, watch it.
Ain't nothing. I know it's your alumni. That's why I'm going so hard, because you came so hard at me. Oh, he came from goddamn Cyclones. So the Cyclones, you mean tell me a third string Cyclone quarterback is the quarterback that he looked damn good too. Is the quarterback that put us out? Purdy.
The Cowboys going to Cowboy.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing that's always going to happen.
Just be patient.
The sun will rise tomorrow.
What's going to happen will happen.
That's how we going to do that. That's how we end that show. People. Get the hell out of my damn show. I don't hear talking about some Cowboys going to be Cowboys and all this extra stuff. They just disrespectful. When I say disrespectful, boy, y'all the most disrespectful people I ever met in my damn life. I should have left y'all off and I didn't let y'all say bye. Shit. Ah, damn. All right, y'all. That's our show for tonight. I'm pissed now. I'm for real, man. I'm upset all over again. We'll see y'all next week. Next week after this weekend of madness and see what happens on this track stuff. I can't say go Cowboys. I just go Burrow. I'm cheering for the Bengals now. Shit.
MJP TV, you're right. We smoking that Cowboys pack all day.
Well, thank you for putting toward my pack. Because I'm gonna need it.
Shout out to MJP TV. You got my number, man. You got to give me a call, baby. We got to talk business. You know what it is.
Oh, yeah, 100%. All right, y'all. We finna get out of here, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all, boys. Always love. I'll see y'all next week. But as always, we'll be arguing and debating in the chats. All right, y'all. We out of here. Nah, we going for real. Bye.